took me so many months. I'm sorry.
That anime.
Don't apologize now. We've started the stream. Yeah,
Oh.
I just decided to get started.
Alright, let me just start screaming racial epithet. I'm kidding. That's very stupid.
Look, it's
Hello.
bad enough that Fritz decided to drop an F-bomb. Not the typical F-bomb we fucking say all the fucking time.
All the fucking
Fart
fucks
knocker.
you motherfucker.
Fart knocker. Oh no.
Remember,
Oh.
if you start the stream in a minute, there's something like sweary. I'm pretty sure they just. Never
Yeah,
mind.
I-
It's not gonna get anybody.
No. I'm just saying it to emphasize the point. But you're right, I should have held off for a minute. So, today we
Just
have
for 10 minutes.
chronically late people, and by chronically I mean we have 3 late people. But at the moment, we've got the new person, Sasquatch.
Greetings. How
Oh.
you guys doing?
Doing good. We've got the GM who doesn't know how to balance his game, Carl.
No. First off, that's Will.
Ah, yes!
sir.
Well, introduce yourself, Will.
Why is Will talking when he just introduced Matt?
Speaking thereof, do you want me to go ahead and play a second character just to go ahead and cover
Yeah.
If
them?
you would take care of Elvis for me,
I could do Elvis.
Elvis and the unit.
Yeah.
You know how Elvis works?
No, but I'm gonna do it anyway.
Pretty much.
Yeah,
It's like, I haven't looked
overdrive.
over their
You
character
want to
sheets, so-
overdrive
Ow.
every chance you freaking get.
So with Alvis, what you do is you jump to the top of a building and swan dive into the rocks.
And then dream and just the rest.
Okay, we've got. You know what? I'm giving him the title now. We have Korova, the murder hobo.
I've not murdered anyone.
You're wanting to.
I
Is he going to
encourage
murder a
people
hobo?
to do it for me.
Or is he a murderer that's a hobo, or is he a
So,
person who murders a hobo?
murder hobo is a slur for people who play RPGs who solve all their problems with violence.
Oh,
Yes.
that's what you do.
Basically,
because an
murder
adventurer
hobo
doesn't
is
have a
you
house.
kill everything
Children
rather
really
than
just-
using any form of diplomacy.
My Sunday character is probably gonna be a murder hobo then.
My character is
Wait. For what campaign? You
Whichever
the
one we're gonna
Fist
do
of the
Sunday.
Ruby.
we're gonna
Phoenix, I
Fist
believe.
of the Ruby Phoenix. Yes.
So, am I in the Sunday one?
I don't know. Are you? No
I guess
one's
I am.
responded with me. Who I've invited everyone, and no one's given me a response.
I can
Oh,
try.
okay.
I can try
So,
Sunday.
Look, I'm okay
Yay.
with it, but right now I got my own thing for at least this Sunday. So
Yeah. Anyways, we've got everyone's favorite person who's consistently here on time, and when he's not here on time, I'm worried. Flesh-eating quail are Keat.
I thought that was me.
No.
were
Meme name has
Astic.
been late a lot. Oh, right. Yes, Astic. A-S-T-I-C-K.
It's your new name now.
Yes, hello, I am that thing.
He's still Keat. It's just,
He's still
you know.
Keat.
Yeah. It's just he
made a
decided to
joke
call
earlier
himself
saying that
Astic.
was his other name.
You don't need to
Anyways.
explain
Anyways, Keat, why don't you explain to us what happened last time?
Well,
Last time on Path to Create Nihil. Go.
I got brain controlled against my will.
You're still brain controlled against your will.
Yes. And
Yeah.
that led to
Tomorrow.
things happening that I don't believe. And then we went to fight bandits. We killed them all except for the magic one, which we are about to kill.
Okay.
It's not a bad summary. The magic one is... Wait, what? You mean this thing that when he walked in just sliced that? How is he a magic one?
Are you
No, I'm
talking?
about the one that has been throwing magic at the bandits because he's double insane.
Oh, yeah. The one
I like to throw the magic.
Oh yeah, the one I was kind enough to heal, but still hasn't given me a spell book.
Oh, I need to get someone a spell book, or
No, do not
Just
give
ask
anyone your spell book. That is your baby. If you had to choose between your actual child and your spell book, any good wizard would choose their spell book because
if I had to choose between killing 5 orphans and losing the spell book, I have to kill the 5 orphans.
I mean,
Sadly, more likely, yes.
You're killing orphans.
I mean,
Ooh.
here's the
well,
thing.
no, if your choice was to hand over your spell book or they'd kill 5 orphans, then they'd just go on to kill another 20 orphans because you don't have your spell book. It's like, hey, tell you what, I will release these 5 hostages if you put down your weapons and surrender. Well, all you're doing is creating 6 hostages.
Well, the good thing is,
Spell book unless you eat.
well, there would be 5 dead orphans and a very dead wizard on the ground.
Very true.
No, don't fuck with wizards. Don't you know the first rule? Don't fuck with wizards.
I'll fuck with wizards.
Anyways, that being said, why don't you introduce this magnificent rat? Folk.
Wait, are you a rat?
No. Will, it's your boss.
Yeah, I will. I was just doing something real fast.
Look at this unprepared DM.
I'm rolling a bunch of d20s in pure boredom, trying to get them to roll 20. I'm bored.
I'm gonna be real with you. If you get a prepared DM is like a non-virgin DM. You'll never find out.
Just to recall, Matt,
always
the red
prepared.
circle is...
I am always prepared. Fuck you. Just because I'm not prepared for your Chaos Goblin attitude doesn't mean I'm not prepared to run. What's the red circle?
Oh.
What we got? I know my green is my health. What's the red and blue again?
Focus points. Focus points.
Red is focus, and the 20 and the blue is
AC. That's what
AC.
people need to roll to hit you.
Okay, gotcha. Need to just remember that because I keep forgetting that.
100.
So you see this individual approach, and that's very glaring that you notice. He's only 3 feet tall.
He's only 3 feet tall, and he just mowed down 2 of his men. I would like to make a knowledge check on this creature.
Okay.
It's this dude, right?
Yep.
I'm assuming this is a society check. Fuck!
This thing.
Hang on, you said society?
Still.
What?
You realize he's a rat folk.
Yeah, I do know that.
He's also like a meter tall. Hold on, let me.
Well, about 20.
And you notice he's actually dragging that archer you saw run away with him. He's like, so. Well, this is a bit of a mess, isn't it?
Not enough of a mess.
He's got a giant Sudoku.
Look.
So he turns to that his archer guy. He's got did they take out Brutus too? And he's like, Brutus. I don't know. Brutus wasn't even in the fight. I don't know where he is, but he's got to be here, isn't he? Like, well, thank you for the information. As he proceeds to slit his throat of that archer, and he starts yelling Brutus, and then you see an orc come out of the woods.
Ooh, I hope he's big.
Yeah,
He's at least a foot tall.
Where is he?
He's up here.
Yeah,
He's not
upper right.
that big.
He's at least 7 feet tall.
Oh, he's okay.
Normal for an orc.
That is normal for him.
And he goes, "Hey, Brutus, what were you doing?" He's like,
Are we? In the meantime,
How
are we?
did you? How did you not hear the commotion that was going on? Oh. But also, what were you doing? I was taking a piss. And so wait, you're telling me all the screaming and the breaking of stuff was not the voices in my head?
Whoa, no, we're just the voices in your head giving form. Hello, nice to meet you. It's been a long time since we've actually been able to
hey,
talk.
how's it going?
Yes, I will roll a deception check. There we go.
Nice.
I'm pretty sure that beats his will DC.
Yeah, it does.
Amazing.
So, you know how you typically, I guess you typically listen to us, right?
Huh?
You typically listen to us, right? Go fuck off back into the woods. You're not needed here.
Hey, that's weird. Normally, you guys just scream all the time. You don't usually talk to me normally.
Yeah, but typically we scream at you to murder things, don't we?
Yes.
Well, we need you to go fuck off into the woods at the moment, because you're currently not needed here.
Hmm?
Why is the
That's a big kind of fish. Hey, Brutus. Yeah? They're messing with you.
No, we're not messing with you. I swear on my mother's life that
Brutus.
I am the voice in your head, and that you should listen to me and fuck off back into the woods, because your piss isn't finished yet.
Brutus.
Look, who are you gonna listen to me? Hey, who are you gonna listen?
Oh, right. Sorry.
Oh, wait, 1 second.
His name is Rat Bastard. Interesting name.
Speaking of which one is the rat bastard?
The tiny one. What do you think?
Yeah, the little.
I don't see him.
Hey, hold on.
Over here?
Bastard
Okay.
in it.
So,
That's what I was thinking, but I'm like, I don't know, because there's nothing there, so just wanted to see.
Hey, why don't you ask him to come a bit closer? I can hardly hear him at the moment.
Okay. Well, anyway, so.
Come on, Brutus. Come here a bit closer. Come on. We're not gonna bite you. Come on, a bit closer.
My character's still invisible, right?
Yeah, your character's still invisible.
We got him.
And this thing would not.
Once again, hey, come on, man. You don't have to necessarily listen to us, but come here. Come a bit closer.
Okay.
The moment that thing
No. Listen to me. The moment he gets within 30 feet, I'm pulling out a scroll, a 4th level scroll of charm. So the minute he gets within 30 feet of me, I'm using it, and I need him to make me a will save.
Will save.
Okay.
Oh, this will be interesting.
Will save.
But before that happens, the bandit is saying, well, okay. Well.
No. Well, that deception check was to do all of this covertly, because I'm hiding action, so that's a deception check. Does it beat his perception DC?
Doesn't matter.
I mean, it does, because he wouldn't see me doing this. Okay, cool.
So, well, considering you guys decided to redecorate the place, and considering I would be needing some new guys, and considering you guys probably want to live, do you guys want to join my bandit crew? There's a lot of money in it, and there's also some women down there that you can do
What are
whatever
the benefits?
with.
First of all, Gamelon, he paid 14,000 gold in the last months. There's no way he does that amount in months.
Well, mate, let's hear him out.
Yeah, sure, let's hear him out.
I'm not very keen to hear him out.
No. Trust me, we'll hear him out. And he is sort of gesturing to, his bag while he's sort of gesturing to you using another deception check.
Deception upon deception upon
Basically, he's trying to get you to notice that he's pulling something out of his bag.
Oh, who is? He is? The red
He's
bastard?
trying to get Sass. Your character. Matt is trying to get you to realize that he is secretly pulling something out of his bag.
Oh, do I roll perception then?
Yeah, you can roll perception.
Alright, let's see if I see.
Dental.
What the fuck is dental?
It's for the teeth that I don't have because I'm a berry.
Oh, barely. Barely.
21.
Yeah, so yeah, no,
we might
you're
be able to
good.
work something out.
Do I perceive that he's you?
I think we might as well, but only once your friend gets a little closer.
But no, no, and as he says that, he gets the
I
barbarian gets close enough.
I start to like prepare a
So
spell.
make me that will save.
Yeah.
This guy's will save.
Ooh,
Well, crit
natural
failure.
one.
Crit failure. So that now he's under the effect of charm, and as he gets there, I say, "Hey man, why don't you do me a favor and sit this one out? May I remind you, he's helpful. So, and he, follows my commands for the next 10 minutes. So he is incapacitated for this fight.
Just
He is helpful by staying the fuck out the way.
Take a nice stroll through the woods. Enjoy some life.
No. Sit and watch. You'll love it. We're acting out what you typically hear. It's all for you, big guy.
Oh, okay.
No, we can't make him. No, we wouldn't make him do that.
We can't make him throw himself.
He broke the spell by saying that.
No, he can't break the spell. We will. He's under my charm spell.
Yeah.
Me, I would have to do that. I'm just asking him to go over there and sit down.
Okay. Sit down and have some popcorn.
Yeah, have some popcorn to this fight.
Is there a way to get him?
That is the best 70 gold I've ever spent.
Is there a way to get him to lock himself in a cage or something?
We'll work up. This is out of character. We will work on that. We have 10 minutes to take care of his boss alone. So let's go.
Alright. So what do we do with this rat bastard?
We roll initiative.
Well, I guess that's your cue to die then.
Rather die than live in a slavery to, a midget.
Slavery to what?
He was trying to say something cool and he failed.
Yeah.
No. I would rather die than live in slavery to someone who can't even control, a bunch of goons.
As I said, he tried to say something cool and he failed.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I have high int, not high charisma.
Wait, how high is your charisma?
Also, why did you roll for him when he's out of this fight, Will?
I didn't.
Oh, wait, who is... Oh, 1 second. I've got to delete the last one. Okay. Roll it again.
Okay, look, this is gonna take me a bit, because I got pop open multiple tabs, and then re-minimize them.
I have a pretty low initiative.
Be under
The ventriloquist ring was worth every gold I spent on it.
Yeah.
+2 to my deception.
Where's Alvis's token?
Alvis's token is way here.
Way over here.
You'll figure it out eventually, little boy. Probably.
I am very eager to kill this rat bastard. He shall die.
Hey, Korova, you still have that bottle of Calistrian Dread? Yes, you do.
Yeah.
Now, I mean, you're worried about incapacitating that guy. Offer him a drink of that.
I'm invisible right now. I'm not breaking this.
No, I mean, after this fight. Because we're going to have to drug him.
Regret, not Calistrian dread.
Well, I was going to embrace the murder hobo and slit his throat for you.
No, because then the charm spell would be broken.
Oh, see, he's a beefy boy, isn't he?
I use crowd control on the correct target, not necessarily the best target. Because, you know, crit failure. Well, are we ready to start? Do we have everyone?
Yeah.
Except for Doth. Doth roll. Oh, and I have to roll for.
He did. I had 19.
Maple. Oh no, I need you to do it again. You can keep the better result.
Sure.
Huh?
Because, yeah, I forgot
to
clear the turn order, so I had to clear it.
I got it. I am dead. Right. So click my token, and it should.
No, you got it.
I did it right. All right.
Yep.
Wouldn't have been better.
Well,
20. I'm just making sure.
He kind of. Well, yeah, it's fine.
So actually, no, I'm gonna delay because I want him to get closer.
Okay. He drinks a potion. It disappears.
He thinks that'll save him.
Okay. Where's the freaking?
Um,
There we go.
By the way,
So Zari got called in, so he's probably not
Yeah.
gonna show.
yeah.
Zara.
Yeah.
May I remind you, Carl has tremor sense.
Yeah, I was like,
It's
know
imprecise, but, you know, he'd be able to find him within a 5-foot burst.
Yeah.
Or maybe a better way of explaining it would be a 5-foot emanation.
He's over there somewhere.
So is that all he's doing on his turn? Okay, cool.
Hey, Carl, you realize something? He's below you. Well, he's underground.
Where exactly?
Well, you don't
Like-
know exactly, but he's near.
No,
he's
like-
very close.
Okay.
He's very
so
close
somewhere-
underground.
Okay.
Well, in that case,
I would call that out.
I will take my turn now. I am going to use mirror image and enter cascade.
Oh no.
Meaning, technically, my fist will be doing additional mental damage.
Ooh.
But if he wants to let me set up arcane cascade and defenses for free, he's got another thing coming.
Okay, so
Maple's turn.
so cleric.
What's gonna do again?
Oh my god, it is real.
Oh,
Oh my.
there we go. Bless. And
You are doing the Good, I am having a brain for it. You are using the little lizard, the fleshy leshy right now, right? Yeah.
and then he'll spend his final action to increase the radius.
Would it be possible for the
Name
leshy to put like roots into the
Leshy's
ground?
name, Dr. Leaf.
No, not without being able to see the guy. It's not. Alvis's
I'm
turn.
just saying, like, in the future, just to like get a rough idea of where it is.
Well, the nice thing is, in the future, if Carl uses Tremor Sense and his second level spell, then his invisibility is, useless. Technically, Carl can do the same thing to you for future reference.
Okay.
Alvis.
Get hover boots. Okay. Well,
Because they could very well also go off the air as well.
Carl, it's Alvis's turn.
Okay. Let me see what we got. Hang on. How many?
So you get 2 free actions with the. Oh, Kelgar. You forgot to roll for Kelgar. So Alvis gets 2 actions because of Clockwork Celerity for her construct each turn, and then 3 actions for herself. You might want to overdrive, make a crafting check. Overdrive, make a crafting check.
Okay.
Move closer, raise shield.
In that order?
Yes.
Okay. Well, crafting check of 21.
That'll fail.
That'll fail. Okay.
You might, in all honesty, I would use a hero point on this because it's well worth it to get that to succeed.
Yeah. Unfortunately, no hero points are on their sheet, so
there should be at least one. You always
I know there should be at least
one,
but it's not marked down, so just mark -1 on this.
Wait.
So.
Oh god, I didn't realize hero points stacked. I feel very dumb now. Oh, I thought
they
it was
stack
1.
up to 3.
No, focus points. The red one is focus points, not hero points. So, it's so yeah, reroll. Okay, yep, that's a success. So AC increases by half of it.
Okay, cool.
Gavelon. Oh wait, move and raise shield.
I'm trying to move, but okay, there. Okay, yeah. I was just trying to do.
Are you on here as a GM at the moment? Because you need to be on here.
I was trying to find the ruler. So, right about there would probably be.
Yeah. Does she have 30 feet of movement?
I'll check. She has 25.
Yeah, so right there is good.
Okay. Yeah.
Gavelon.
Okay. God. Lingering composition. Inspire heroics.
So because Kelgar was done, he threw his hammer over in that direction.
Inspire courage and inspire defense.
He proceeded to run over there.
For the price of 1, Grandma.
I have 1 action left, I think.
No, that's 3 actions, but you get 3 actions all of your next 4 turns.
But I only okay.
Yeah. Also, you can't see any enemies at the moment, so Doc.
Yeah.
You're invisible too.
I know. I'm still as low fucking hell.
Yeah, why don't you drink some potions then?
Hold on. They're gonna be the low party bank. Is that what I click on?
Yep, that has potions in it.
Let's see if it has scrolls of fireball.
It wouldn't matter if it did, because you still can't use them.
I thought any class would be able to whatever. Other thing I said else. So party bank. Do I just go to the? Where do I go in there?
Main page of party bank. There's the rollable thing.
So what do these things do? Hold on.
You can take 2 of them, and that would get you back to full, wouldn't it? Or near full?
Yeah, I got full right now. This literally gave me 41.
And that would be that would be your turn. So Shadow.
That pretty much.
I want to go ahead and try to.
Sorry.
More, because I don't really have anything that I can do to hit this guy or anything. So what I'm thinking about doing is using one of my focus points for this. Get that up and running. And then I would like to go ahead and try to use one of my skills to more precisely locate them using my tremor sense.
Yeah, you could use the seek action
Which
to
would be
do.
perception, I believe.
Yeah, and you could do it in a cone or a 15-foot cone or a 5-foot burst.
But now I have
Given
to
you
know
would have some general location of where he is, so you could do a more precise thing by
but
using
I'd
the
have to
seek
know how
action.
much stealth you would have right now.
Yeah, so roll it.
Roll it.
Actually, it would be passive stealth if
Plus
you didn't
the
roll it.
invisibility.
Yeah, well, actually, no, because tremor sense. So
Yeah.
so it
Yeah,
would
it's
just
like,
be
do
passive
I
stealth.
have to drop this real quick?
Passive stealth would be what?
It would be 33.
X plus. Oh, okay. Well, shit.
Just try it.
Yeah, I need to
Cause,
nat 20 it.
you know,
No,
no,
that's 2.
you have less of an idea where
I
he is now than ever.
Yeah. It's like, I know the general location. He's in this area.
Yes, I believe
Well-
you also have mirror image prepared and shield, so, you know, might be a good option for you at this turn, Sass.
I have no idea what to use my thing
Ray
on
shield.
other than...
Yeah.
Yep.
Not really a good option other than that. So, Sass.
Yep.
Mirror
right
image
now-
and shield cantrip are what I recommend for you.
Yeah. The shield one and just be defensive for the most part before anything
Yeah,
comes
we
up.
have no idea where he is, but that should change.
Oh, that's gonna be fun. Is there any way to like try to find him, or do we just have to deal
I
with?
don't think there's anything I prepared for you to find him yet.
Okay.
But, you know, later.
Maybe I should
You'll find out
reposition.
based
I'll
on the
try
fact
to.
that somebody's gonna get hit.
Yeah,
let me
we'll
try to
find out.
Reposition myself.
Oh no,
Uh,
you're in a fine spot. What I like, mirror image and shield would do more for you than repositioning because you don't know where he'll come out from. So you know, right now, mirror image and shield gives you, it makes him have to roll dice to be. Do you have blur prepared at the moment?
I have blur prepared at the moment. Yeah, I
Use
have one.
blur and shield. That way, he has to roll d20 and roll above a 5 to hit you, and then he has to roll a
Let's see.
no,
Sure.
and then he has to roll one higher because with your shield raised, you get a defense against that sort of stuff.
Okay, blur,
Mm-hmm.
and then we'll put up the shield,
Yep.
and that's 2 actions. So how much should I add?
Well,
to
no,
my
that's 3
HP?
actions. Blur is 2
Yeah,
actions
sorry,
to cast.
Sorry. Yeah.
So that's all 3 of your actions, and now Will. He has a lot of mischance.
+1 circumstance bonus to AC. Okay.
Oh, you rat bastard.
Uh-huh.
Wait, how would he know that, though?
No, he was planning to go after a cleric first thing.
Oh yeah,
right, he's intelligent.
Yeah.
Does Keat
I should have
is-
used Sanctuary.
If
my
he
what?
was planning to go after you first, Matt, I wouldn't have changed his course. I would not have changed his course, regardless of whether you.
Did you have a +1 AC, Keat, with your
plus 3.
+3? Okay, so +3 +1. That's +4.
How's the cleric feeling?
Probably
Whoa, that's
dead.
a bit high. Oh,
Well,
gosh.
you're doing acid damage, so ow. And
Is that a crit?
also,
Pretty sure that's
yes,
a crit.
it is. Yes, it is.
So
52 damage
that's
Who
without
is-
plus
precision.
6.
58.
No, it's. Oh my goodness.
So it's 52 plus 24 plus 12.
Yes.
88.
So you nearly killed the cleric.
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
Where is he? Where is?
But to.
And second attack.
That'll miss! Hooray!
Cleric's alive. Oh,
Yes.
he used so now debilitating strike. The
What?
cleric is stupefied 1.
Stupefied 1? Oh no. Anyways, I think you're within 20 feet of a teleport. Yes, you are. Okay. Several positions I can get to you now with this wonderful teleport behind. Oh, that's the wrong character sheet. I'm just gonna take advantage of you revealing yourself. Did he not reveal himself?
No, he's still invisible.
But can the cleric at least call out that they're being attacked?
Yeah, no, yeah, like he's in that general vicinity.
Hey guys.
Yeah.
I recommend that we just delay and let Carl use his ability on it.
Sure.
Okay, so that changes nothing but moves Carl to in front of me. So Carl, you now know he's next to the cleric.
Now,
invalidate him.
And you know he's probably not here. So if you aim it here...
10-foot burst. Nah, it's fine. So even if he gets doth, he's full now, so... Now we can see him, Will.
Yep.
They can't attack Dr. Leaf.
And you have one action left. Thank you, Carl. Because now you can move him to the GM layer.
Yep.
And this is why you invalidate rogues.
Yeah, that's 2 actions. So where is Stickweed?
I could technically prepare that with studio spells, but I've never been given a reason to.
Leave it. Yeah, that's okay.
Oh wait, no, I can't, but other magus can. Anyways,
okay.
You might want to just raise your shield here or move closer. Actually, Carl, if you have the movement speed to get to here, to here, yes, I would do so.
I was gonna go ahead and go.
Because Carl, I can get to here.
I was gonna go here.
No. Go here.
So I
because...
can go here.
Okay.
I can go here.
Okay. That works too.
Yeah. That way, someone like the journeyman unit can take up the huge ass thing down the bottom corner.
You think he's gonna go after it?
Dimensional spell strike over to him.
My eyeballs.
How's he feeling, Will?
Concealment.
No, or wait, even does Fairy Fire...
Yeah, no, he's still concealed.
No, he can't be concealed while affected by Fairy Fire.
Well, no, he can.
No, Will. Will. Read the spell. No, read the spell. It literally says... visible creatures can't be affected while in Fairy Fire. If creatures are invisible, they are concealed while affected. Well, fuck you. I'll do it anyways.
Yeah.
And I I succeed. So it's not a crit. Either way, take a 4th level hydraulic push.
No.
But is it a crit?
They said no.
Oh, I thought you were saying no to taking the hydraulic push. So you take 12... Don't worry, I'll do the math for you very quickly. 12 plus 5 plus... So you basically take 22 plus an additional 29. And you would be knocked back if you had space to be.
Ooh, I'm sore.
Oh, wait. Technically, it would be a 40, including Bless and Inspire. And actually, it'd be a 41 with Inspire. Because he inspired Heroics. Is that a crit there?
I said no, it's not a crit.
With it being a 41?
Well, it's a good thing he has Nimble Dodge.
You have to use that before I declare the attack.
He would have used it.
It's a bit late, but... Oh, and he's flanked.
Oh yeah, no, that is crit.
Yeah. So in that case, it increases to a whopping... So it's 24... so it's 34 plus 29 and an additional 41. So it is 104 damage.
Oof.
So Matt, are you ever going to complain about balancing again?
Well, to be fair, I used a charm scroll and it needed to crit fail.
Are you ever going to complain about balancing again?
Oh yes, most certainly.
No.
Did I just one-shot it?
No.
Okay. Then
How
yeah,
much
I still...
What did you do?
104.
That's a lot of damage.
Oh,
That's a lot of damage.
Let me put it to you this way, Will. I would have just killed myself. Anyways, Maple is going to brave Sir Robin behind Doth. And Kelgar. Technically, Will, it's a regular failure of charm. The difference between a regular failure and a crit failure in this case is just, you know, it lasts longer on a regular failure, on a crit failure, so.
Can you tell us how, like, a percentage of the health it lost there?
2/3.
Okay.
Yeah.
Matt.
What?
Never complain about balance again.
I got lucky, Will.
Yeah.
Get lucky. Upon that.
I don't always get lucky, and also moving along. Well,
Yeah, you do.
no, I don't.
But yeah, no, Kelgar is running back.
Oh my god, does it take him 3 actions to get back?
That took 2.
Okay.
He throws hammer at it.
Yep.
Conceal.
Just barely.
Okay, hit. Okay. So that's 13 plus 4, so 17.
Yep.
Get lucky.
Alvis.
Guy. Have a D20.
Let's see.
That's not what. Oof.
Move.
And
Not just the
You
6.
can move Alvis there. Move the thing here with its 2
Thing.
actions.
there.
Oh wait, he wouldn't have been flanked because he's a rogue. Fuck.
I mean, well, there's many reasons it should have been a crit.
No,
You
but
know.
he just no. The flanked is what
Well,
made it a crit.
well, I'll let you nimble dodge if you give me the flank, because you should have declared it ahead of time.
Matt,
I will.
you already got rid of half the fight.
I mean, yeah, like I said, best 70 gold I ever got.
Yeah.
But like, you know, Will, I am holding you to the same accountability that I hold my players to in society. So I don't, you know, that's why I'm saying it.
Okay. I don't know the difference between the two things here, because there's one. Well, it looks like there's 2 of the same one in this.
No, my paw's axe in silver, the first one, is the one we're using.
Okay. That's what I was wanting to double check. It's like, it's the same thing, but which one's which? So, yeah. A ring.
Not a hit?
Guacamole.
No.
We are fixing this. Excuse-moi,
Oh,
why
wait.
is there no ray
He's
shield
got +1
action?
for Bard. Never mind, that does hit.
Not a what?
+1 from Bard.
Yeah.
There's no... Oops,
Well, it's a
what the
+2
hell just
from
happened?
Bard. Oh, also, I forgot to add my +2 from damage, so
Yeah,
another
Matt.
2 from that.
3, okay, yeah.
Matt, remember to go ahead and add ray shield as an action
Oh,
on Alpha.
no, it's actually 4 because it's 2 because of the Inspire Heroics and... Yes?
Remember to put ray shield as an action on
Yeah.
Alpha.
Yeah, we'll take care of that.
Nothing.
Ray Shield, and then...
Jeremy
you don't have...
only get 2?
Yes, only 2. So
Okay,
you can
let's see
have
what
it...
I can do for 1.
Yes.
Well, may as well smack it.
And miss.
Critical miss.
Yeah, so Alvis will have to fix that later. Gavilon!
Even with like a plus forever?
Oh yeah, it's a +2 because Inspire. So not a critical miss.
Well, let's see. What do I
Like,
want
I'm
to
just
do?
double checking.
I mean...
I would be able to check its AC.
What do you do to
but I'm
every enemy, Gavilon?
Well, I shoot them with my gun.
Okay, what's the other thing you've been doing recently?
Inspire heroics.
Well, okay. Your spell that you could instantly kill this guy with.
Of course. Forbidding ward.
Well, we'll roll that will save. So, 4d6 mental damage and is frightened 1.
Oh.
What?
So, roll those 4d6, Gavilon.
Alright. 4d6.
16. Why did I say 33?
Hey, you're concealed too, because I think the way he would have... Oh yes, you have 1 action. Go ahead. That will miss.
Even with my +3?
Yeah, so even with your... Well, it's +2, because only a regular success that you get for free.
Where do we think the rat is?
No, he's concealed, but he's right there, yeah.
So
and you have a flank. So
he's
you
a
can...
rogue.
He is a rogue. True. He technically still has minimal dodge, though.
Okay. So, what do I need to just beat on him?
Yep. Beat on him.
Alright, hold on.
Enter stance is something you'll have to do, and then you can get 3 attacks.
Enter stance us. Yeah, I'll definitely do that. So Strandwing. We don't want to take him alive. We want to kill it, right?
I mean, only 10 points of damage I've done has been non-lethal, and that's because it was mental damage.
Even if I beat the shit out of it, it's still gonna die. Okay, I'll just beat the shit out of it.
Yeah.
Standing.
Alvis didn't roll for concealment.
Oh yeah, Alvis didn't roll for concealment. Let me do that very quickly.
So
there you go.
So I click the Shambling Stance button, and then I click on the Stumbling, whatever the fuck.
Yep, Stumbling Strike. 1 action Stumbling Stance, and then Flurry. You can make 1/2 strike there with your Stumbling Strike.
So I click 1 and 2. I think I did that.
Against concealment.
Well,
Yeah,
they're both
they-
misses.
Both misses, yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
And then you can make... No, you have 1 attack action left. You can crit fish.
Oh, yeah. That's a crit fish.
Yep.
Yeah, that's
Another
knowing how that
stumbling
would
strike.
You know what? You don't have to roll concealment on, Sass. Electric Arc. Oh, wait. Actually, you technically do, but it's better than... I would recommend Electric Arc here, because I think all the damaging spells I gave you outside of cantrips will hit us.
Damn it.
Oh wait, Magic Missile. Magic Missile. Also, Electric Arc might still be able to kill him. Actually, wait, no, he's a rogue. Don't use Electric Arc, use Magic Missile. You should
what's wrong with him being a rogue? What does that do?
Well, typically reflex saves for rogues are insanely good.
Yeah.
So
away from getting legendary and reflex saves.
Am I blind? What the heck is this Magic Missile?
Oh, did I? So, actually, I might have prepared it as
Horizon Thunder Sphere. Go ahead.
Oh yeah, that would be good.
Yeah, I was thinking of that.
Yeah, do your 4th level Horizon Thunder Sphere.
Do something a bit more interesting.
Oh, do True Strike Horizon. Do you have True Strike prepared?
I don't. Let me see. True Strike is not prepared. No.
Oh, okay.
It's 0/0, so I assume it's not prepared.
Yeah, it's not prepared.
Yeah, well, the 1/1 daily use 1/1 is.
Yeah,
prepared.
but you have 2 hero points now, so if it misses, just use a hero point to reroll it. Yeah.
All right, time to do Thunder. Do I have to add anything? Nah, I'm good. All right.
So it is a 36 to hit for 39 damage. You have avenged your friends.
Hey!
Vengeance is mine, Vital. Oh,
you will die!
Your mom's dead. Hard to her like your dead friends hurt her. I don't know what's going on.
I want you guys to understand something. This fight was partially built around the fact that the Barbarian was there, and he had a reaction where he could hit you anytime you had hit the Barbarian.
0 of 1. Okay.
Yes. But I did not I also did not expect him to roll a crit failure, because he needed to roll a crit failure for that to take effect.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, Matt would just sort of
made him level 13.
What, the Barbarian?
The rogue.
Oh. Nah. You shouldn't have, because then we wouldn't have been able to hit him more than like 5% of the time. Yeah. So Matt just sort of walks up to Doth. So Matt just says, "Okay, everyone, huddle around. You guys got any way to knock out the Barbarian?"
You can have my booze.
You have anything strong?
I could hit him with a rock.
No, we don't want to fight
I'd rather
the
take
guy.
him down where he stands.
We could feed him beer.
I told you he was a bandit.
No,
you people are. I've got this bottle of sleepy juice. We're going to use this.
Okay.
Matt, what does enfeeblement cause?
What's the use?
We're not casting spells on him. What if there's gold? What if there's hidden refuse? You gotta think, mister.
Well, more of the lines of we turn him in, we might be able to get a higher bounty. If these guys are as big of a threat as they've been making themselves out to be, there's no way we wouldn't get any money from it.
It's not going to help. I can just knock him out and drag him back.
Yes, that would help. That would help.
You can suggest he drinks my delicious.
Suggest he lets us tie him up.
Okay. Where is he?
He's over taking a seat, eating popcorn as he watched us beat the crap out of his boss.
Alright, I just walk over it. Bam.
My boss.
So another will save.
Must be phrased in a way it may be the logical course of action to the target and cannot be self-destructive.
Well, here's the thing. He is currently helpful to us. So if Gavilan walks up, if Gavilan walks up and says, "Hey, we need to tie you up to take you to a party," you know. Go ahead. Yeah, no. Okay, go ahead.
I want to see the will save first.
Yeah, do the will save, Will. Okay. GM.exe has crashed.
Goodbye, cruel world. Ooh, woo.
Save dice and see. Oh, a success. He thinks you were talking to him normally.
Hey, Orc, wanna play a game?
So, yeah, that being said, Doth, you can ask him to take a sip of your Callistrian Regret now.
If it
Oh,
did,
dude.
if it did succeed, I was gonna say, hey, Orc, wanna try something kiki?
Hey, buddy, you want to kind of drink of this booze before we go on vacation? Oh,
I think that's just a regular success, which would
I'm
still
pretty sure
get
he'd
him
convince it.
enfeebled, but
Well, we want to be safer than sorry, wouldn't you? Huh? Do I need to roll anything and get him the drink? But no, he'd go with it.
no, he'd go with it.
I don't see a reason he would. I'm not really being fishy. You know, I am just an invisible voice in his head.
Well, he did just watch us be up his boss.
Yeah,
probably
but we
wanted to
said
do
we
that.
did it for him.
He'd probably want to beat up his boss, in all honesty. It seems like a prick.
You know what? I've got one final option. Gonna use deception, try and beat his perception DC here. I beat it barely, thank God. Now he is going to make me pull out another scroll. Make me to save against sleep.
Take a nice nap.
Now, cut your own throat.
Oh, he would have
It's
argued
unconscious. It wakes up after a minute. So let's tie him up.
Yeah.
I've got just the equipment for this, as do all of you. Matt pulls out his 50 feet of rope and does an athletics check to tie this knot.
Jesus, man, what you been keeping that?
We all got this with our adventurers pack. We all have an adventurers pack.
You know, big 50.
Why don't you reach into your bag and try and not pull out 50 feet of rope?
Okay, I reach into my bag and pull my hand out immediately without 50 feet of rope.
I mean,
You know what I meant. Anyways, Will, we've got the barbarian knocked out, tied up, and you know.
We're about to do lots of kinky things to him.
I don't think I have 50 feet of rope.
Silence bandit.
So, with all of that being said, we're going to take him back to town. We're going to get him to the proper Taldane authorities, or Andoran authorities, and collect whatever reward we can from the corpse and him.
But yeah, no, I'm already. I understand boss fights are probably going to get harder from now on now.
Because I got lucky.
Not because you got lucky, but just this is a thought I've been having for a while now. Regardless of this fight.
Well,
I see you folks have.
to us having 3/4 of the number expected, take out half the fight.
I see you folks are able
So
to
we took out half the fight with 3/4 of us, and
No, I mean, you took out the orc.
oh yeah, I took out half the fight with one scroll. Like that was just luck, Will.
I know.
That's awesome things
No, I've
happen.
been saying
Really.
this about general boss fight. I'm not including this one in that variable.
Okay.
It's the rat being a bit
There's
too powerful.
There's one good thing about this.
You have to balance around your party.
I can yet again say, what a boss. I didn't even get hit.
I know, right?
Only one person got hit.
Yeah, the person who could heal himself until you made him stupefied. Jeez.
Yeah, no, so just to explain, the rogue with the magic rogue variant, each variant has its own debilitating strikes you can take as a feat, and the magic rogue has the feat that your debilitating strike can stupefy instead.
So what's the deal with the slash shit? Was that like some magic bullshit, or just some flourish you added to it to make it look more interesting?
The what? The damage?
How it cut down the people around it. Is that like something? I just did that with the knife, didn't it? Never mind.
Well, yeah, it did it with its weapon. It cut.
Ah.
It was thematic. Yeah.
I kind of thought so. I didn't know.
Anyways,
Well,
we're gonna.
he has a feat where it literally allows him to move and jump. It's called attack from the shadows, I think.
Okay.
And it's basically it's a 2-action thing where he just gets to move and attack.
Okay.
So he can burrow underground and jump out and sneak attack you.
Hold on. Did I hear someone's cat?
Yeah, it's my kitty.
So, who are you folks?
Of that after the match.
So we're gonna take a break here, so I can grab a plate of food from the dinner, and then we'll be right back.
as I'm not
We're-
from the.
Yeah, so you can meet us at this table where we're at. We've done it, boys. Human trafficking that they've been committing is no more.
We did it, Patrick. The city is saved.
I wouldn't go that far yet. I mean, after all, there's still a white dragon and a forest full of ghosts and spiders we have to deal with.
So we have to kill an Imperial dragon and...
No, not an Imperial dragon. It's only an adult dragon. It's not an ancient dragon.
Do you know what an Imperial dragon is?
Not really. That's not really a term we use here on Golarian.
Hello.
Ah, yes, so, are you interested in joining us?
Well, I don't exactly have a place to go. The group I was in before you got slaughtered by the slavers. I guess I'll join you guys. What do you guys do?
Well, why don't we give you a recap of what we've been up to so far? I guess I'll begin. You see, we met in the town of Styre, which is just a bit south east of here. And we originally started exploring this rundown cave system that we thought was abandoned. Turns out it was full of kobolds and goblins worshipping Lamashtu. Lamashtu being a deity that monsters frequently worship. And a guy named Jones ended up stealing their idol, and then we got attacked, and then we ended up finding out about this legendary treasure that the first clue finding was hidden in this goblin's lair.
Got a piece of a massive treasure hunt, huh?
Yeah, about that. That's not all we've been up to. We started a mercenary group, so it would be easier to get into Cheliax and easier to hide our, what we were doing in Cheliax. Now, if you don't know anything about Cheliax, everything we were doing was sort of illegal, if anybody gave a shit about it. And, well, next thing you know, we ended up pissing off a member of House Throne, and we may have started a... hey, Krova, I'm gonna mute you for a second, because there's a lot of static coming through on your end.
Come on, hold on a minute.
Come on!
So, we may have started the greatest war on the face of Avestan that any nation currently standing has ever seen.
Criminals.
No, not war criminals. Like, no, we have every intentions of ending it too, but look, I'm gonna tell you what we've done. We've ticked off a member of House Throne, and then because of our actions in Styre, at least we think it's because of our actions, they ended up burning down Styre. A bunch of... what are they called? Well, what are those things called? Urdafon, yeah, a bunch of Urdafon ended up burning down Styre. And then... yeah, we got lucky. The Maple Leaf knows what Urdafon are.
They tried to retaliate against you and ended up burning an entire city.
Oh yeah, do you know what the Urdafon are? Why don't you make me a religion check? Because if not, Matt will regale you of the details of what these things do.
One moment. I should be, like, my character is supposed... I'm guessing my character is knowledgeable of this. The problem is that
I don't know if I gave you... I don't know if I gave you religion as a skill.
Oh, yeah, never mind. I have a 0. Never mind.
Oh, okay, so he would say, oh yeah, Urdafon are some clear-skinned undead that apparently breed sexually with daemons.
That's lovely.
They also live in the Darklands, or the Underdark, or what is it? Darklands. They also live in the Darklands. So, anyways, we ended up going from pissing off the nation of Cheliax to helping start a full-scale rebellion against the Kingdom of Nihil. If you want to know... yeah. No, they deserve it. They're a bunch of Kuthites. You know, they worship Zon Kuthon, and Zon Kuthon is literally just evil.
He's a bad boy.
I mean, I guess you could call him the god of sadomasochism. but more on the masochism side of. Actually, that's not true. We ended up killing a member of the royalty that had gone through a process known as joy making. And if you don't know what that is, I will unfortunately have to tell you, because that guy had all of his non-vital organs and appendages removed.
Yeah, it's pretty joyful, huh?
Yeah, say,
Yes, it is.
you know, sadist. Say, or masochist.
I know what it is. I'm guessing
We
that's
brutally killed him.
Because he asked us to brutally kill him.
And we
Ye-
brutally fulfilled his request.
Yes, because, like, for the same reason I wouldn't let you eat the bandits, because it's disrespectful to them. And if you must know, I'm going back there to punch holes in the ground to bury them in. After we're done reading in the new guy.
Well, since you guys so graciously introduced yourselves, I guess.
Oh, right. Yeah, I probably should do that. Name's Matt. I'm from Absalom. I'm a recovering narcissist.
Oh,
I'm trying to be better about that.
I shake your hand.
Yep. He shakes it back. He gives you a nice, strong shake, maybe a bit too strong. And then says, "Oh, sorry about that. My bad."
I'm good.
That guy who's sulking in this corner is Shadow.
Hello, Shadow.
I wave.
The lizard person is a notorious liar, and then he won't tell you that. But he
the
is
lizard
useful.
person. That's. I'm sorry. That person's. Which one here? I don't see him in the.
Oh, it's this one.
Oh, he's a lizard.
Yes, he's a lizard folk.
I just found a really funny looking thing. Yeah.
So he is a notorious liar, but those can be good in an adventuring party.
Yeah, having a notorious liar can.
Well, I mean, I literally managed to take out half of the two remaining threats by lying and charm spell.
Sure.
So,
I just hope that for the sake
don't worry. He's not. We could take care of him if he became a threat. That's not something I'm entirely worried about. But also, I don't think he's a bad person. I just think that he's skilled in the art of deception and abuses it.
Oh, okay.
Anyways,
I look at him skeptically.
Anyways, Gavilan, why don't you introduce yourself?
I walk up. Hey, I'm Gavilan. So, you want to join my unit, do you, bandit?
Yeah, he's not in charge here.
He's an illiterate fool.
Blinked out
I'm
first.
Gavilan, leader of the Gavilan gang.
Yes. You know what, Gavilan, sure, you can lead the Gavilan gang, but you're still under the control of the Ice Peace Project.
Of which everyone here is a member of.
You're not the leader.
What may I ask what need to be controlled?
Oh, hey, wait, no, Matt. Is Gavilan still under the spell? Because he wouldn't think that because she told him that he wasn't the leader.
Oh yes, he is still under the Dominate spell, and she did tell you. She did tell you that you weren't the leader.
She did straight up tell you that you are not the leader, and you would believe it because you're under the spell.
Alright, let's rewind time a bit. Nice to meet you, bandit. What do you want before we arrest you?
Well, first of all, he's not a bandit.
He was with the bandits.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he was captured. We found him with nothing but a spell book. Like, that, if...
Nothing but his most powerful thing that they didn't take away from him.
For some reason.
Oh, sure, you Gavilan.
Haven't you ever heard of sleeves of storage?
No.
That's something he could have easily used to hide it.
Listen,
It's
Gavilan.
like a bag of holding for your sleeves.
I can assure you, I have no love for the bandits who captured me.
Alright, I believe.
They quite literally nerded on my friends.
Well, hold on, you're gonna have to roll a deception check for that.
What?
What are you talking about?
He's got to roll a deception check for that massive lie.
No, they did murder all his friends.
I'm the only one who's surviving from my party. That's why I'm.
I just see a confused look on the Galwan's face.
I mean, also, how do I put this? Spellcasters are in high demand for.
Why is
slaves.
he under a spell or contract? What's the deal with him?
No one knows exactly.
People don't know.
Okay.
But I am the leader of this group mostly because I am probably the only one who would know how to manage this outside of Alvis. It's
a motley group. I understand. There are some suspicious characters I'd be hesitant to associate myself with. At least I do know they're
You and me both, pal. You and me both.
They are. You are very. How do I say this? You are very good in battle. So you got that going for you. There.
I guess I should tell you what my goal with this group is.
Go ahead.
You
started a war.
Well, to be fair, we didn't do so purposely. Well, the rebellion, we did do so a little purposely, but I would have done that eventually anyways had I gotten enough power. Because they deserve every bit of what's coming to them. Every bit of it. Because they literally do not believe in hospitality. So we stayed at an inn, and they decided to drug us because we stayed at an inn. So, basically, that is one of the most grievous sins you could commit in my code of conduct.
You should totally have me along. I can totally get you guys a place alongside with me.
Well, we're already staying here.
I'm trying to say that I have off RP. Off RP.
Another room in the inn.
I have a ability that makes me easily get a place wherever I'm at.
Not at this level. Not at this level?
Okay,
yeah, because I think I put in your feats for all levels. You're talking about a home in every port, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a later level ability.
Oh, okay, never mind.
We're talking like 15 or 19 for that.
Alright, let's erase the last 5 statements I said.
Yeah, no. So, my goal for this motley crew, as you put it, is to eventually create a unit that is able to take out several large threats to Golarian to create a more peaceful world.
Have we told him about the super secret sky igniter yet?
Yeah, we were getting to that. So, basically, we also may have taken out an entire segment of undead cultists in Karamaga, which you know enough about. Yeah. We also then went to a town named Mossberg and accidentally destroyed half the town.
You guys like to bring trouble wherever you go, huh?
So that was not entirely our fault. That was vampires.
How did the vampires blow up half the village?
Well, I mean, it wasn't fire. They broke into the village because we may have decided that the people who were inside the village were taking a little too long and we wanted to get over with this village. And so, Gavilan and Otsuko managed to get inside the village, and next thing you know is there's a giant blood ooze attacking everything.
That was me. I opened a box and released a giant blood ooze.
I think there was a bit more to that story, but I'm not sure what it is. But anyways, we ended up leaving because we weren't technically supposed to be in there anyways. And then we went to Druma, and we, ended up recruiting a lot of bounty hunters from a group called Ambition. We also have been fighting the deity known as Nihil, And also, the
Wow.
most recent revelation is we were in the Dwarven lands. Oh, wait. We were in the Dwarven lands, and we found the last clue to Sky Igniter, which sent us here. But one of those. We have comments. Amazing. Hello, Sato.
Hello.
Over here.
We got fans.
Soon the not safe for work Gavilar.
That is just the dude who wants to be the hero, but his group of miscreants start war, try to eat each other, and want to overthrow him.
Oh, the truth behind that hurts.
It so hurts. But yeah. And also, I may or may not be soon to become the Emperor of Talador. May or may not. Oh,
You're
that's
pretty
Seth,
influential.
isn't it?
That's a pretty swell
A long
series
and
of
hard
events
Leo
you guys
battle is
been in.
currently taking place.
On second thought, I feel like I should be with you guys to make sure that you guys don't start another war. I think that's something that I'm obligated to do. You guys have been in some shenanigans. So,
I mean, we don't start a war everywhere. Like, we didn't start a war in the Dwarven lands.
sure, I'm not saying you start a war everywhere. It's just that shenanigans occur wherever you guys go. It's a pattern.
Yeah,
seek to
I
remedy it.
mean, let me put it to you this way. Sky Igniter was the thing that ended the Age of Darkness. Anybody who's going after such a strong artifact probably has a little bit of crazy in them.
I do see what you mean.
But
yeah.
at the same time, I don't think we're maliciously intent, or we have malicious intent for any of this. It's just, we get sort of unlucky in a lot of cases. Like, we would have literally moved past Nidal if it weren't for the fact we had been drugged. In Karamaga, we probably wouldn't have even, well, I mean, we would have had to go into that area.
Yeah, I understand. It's pretty unlucky.
Yeah.
I guess for your sakes and for many other sakes, wherever you go, I'll be a better remedy.
Man, I'm not gonna knock a bit more intellect in this group. You're welcome aboard.
Thank you.
Also, I don't think Alvis does alchemy, so yeah, that's great actually.
Oh, I can do that.
You're gonna Keat. You're gonna be the universe's KFC meal. Oh jeez. It's a cat eat bird world, apparently.
I'm gonna burn this bird to a crisp.
So
Keat's muted.
Yeah, Keat's muted.
Yeah.
Keat's just busy trolling the chat.
Yeah.
No,
yeah.
Witty things.
Look, trolling can be witty.
Hold on. He has to do my interview process.
What is your interview process?
Can you read?
Yes.
I don't know, but he may be overqualified.
Well,
wait. You're the only person here who can't read.
I'm the leader, so...
Nope, still can't say that.
Yeah, you still can't say that.
Well, here's the good news.
Well, actually, you can make another will save. We'll see if you overthrow it with,
Well, here's the good thing, Dum. The wizard's lying to you.
Go ahead.
He really is illiterate.
I'm doing the will save.
Now you've broken free.
Oh no!
So I'm gonna.
I am the leader of this group.
So Gavilan, I have to be real with you. He really
And,
can't
oh,
read.
shit. Hey, no, sup, Matt.
Is-
I've been mind controlled.
Is he? Do
Yeah, we
something
knew about that actually.
Do we
It
do
was
something?
The woman
about-
mind controlled me.
Yeah. Actually, Yuri told that to Carl, and Carl told that to, or Yuri told that to Shadow, and Shadow told that to me.
Here's
She
the good
specifically told us that because she wanted to hire someone to tell us how easy it would for us to be untrusted and, fucked over. It was a
Here's the
warning.
good news. Here's the good news, Gavilan. The wizard's been lying the whole time. He really is illiterate.
Hold on, I have to roll.
Hey.
a perception check to see if
Perception, probably. What's the?
Hey, Doth. Matt writes something down on a piece of paper and has you look at it. Do you know what this says? Roll me a society check.
Who's rolling a society check?
Doth.
17.
Yeah, it's just a sign that says "fuck you" and Draconic.
Maybe later, man whore.
That was not an invitation; it was an insult, and
I'll
you
see what
know
you're
it.
doing tonight, baby. I've got
Do we-
line for you.
Oh yes, because I guess I'll tell you this because I told all of them this because I've been trying to recover from being all the way up on that high horse of mine that I recently put down.
He tucks his own wife.
No, my wife forces me to do that.
Does the wife have sex with dwarves?
No, the thing I was gonna tell you is that technically I have training as a high-class Callistrian escort. And no, I do not do work in that field. I am a mercenary leader.
Hold on, let's not get ahead of ourselves. High class.
Yes. Well, I mean, Gavilan, listen to me. You, actually, do you know where, okay, look, he knows where I live. That was a high-class Callistrian temple. Growing up.
Upper medium, upper middle class.
It was literally the temple that housed the risen herald of Callistria.
He's seen better.
I've seen better Callistrian temples in a hamlet.
So how do I
That
clear
is
out the,
literally
cucumber?
impossible.
This sounds
wait.
a little bit
How do I clear out the
rockers.
Yeah,
I
no,
know
like
about this bird friend.
I'm no longer clumsy or encumbered, right? I just realized they've been on there the whole damn time.
So, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself, since we've been so open about who we are?
Wait, did I move up to 60 feet? I thought it was 50 feet. Doesn't feel right.
Well, you did find me in that abandoned camp, so let me talk to you about myself.
Shut up.
Maybe, yeah, calm down, you murder hobo.
The reason why I was in that abandoned camp was that me and my friends, as well as some others, were told that this bandit group was committing human trafficking.
Oh yes, they were.
We wanted, yeah, you guys know that. So we decided to head straight forward, but only I've already talked to you about how I'm the only one to survive, and
Fortunately, that might just be because you're a pretty decently powerful wizard, and well, genie binding is one way to get a spellcaster slave, and well, let's just say that that scene is horrific, whereas the other way is probably what they were gonna do to you.
Luckily I was able to hide my spell book. Other than that, other than traveling with my friends, I don't really know that much about myself. I kind of lost my memory a bit back. But I do worship the Elven Pantheon.
Ah! Okay, so then you know...
I think. I'm
you
not
know,
sure.
then you know... Well, no, he would know that, because that was something he started worshipping afterwards.
Oh.
Because he's an elf, so he just, you know, assumed he worshipped one of the deities there. Also, he could have, like, found, like, a necklace or something that had a holy symbol.
So what? I have to worship the bird god. Who's the bird god?
Technically, there
you
is
don't
no
know who you
bird
worship?
god. There's just TN gods, and your people are from TN, so technically, I guess you could worship anything.
I
TN.
know. I do admit I don't know exactly who all my deities are.
Oh, well, in that
Calistria
case,
is the key
Calistria...
thing. Yeah, Calistria. Yeah, you know Calistria. I'm talking about like.
worship Lamastu.
The good news, Birdman. I am the avatar of your god creature thing.
I don't think that's something that you can roll.
Evil the 35.
Uh,
Let's see, Keat. Can you? I don't think you can even beat that.
You can roll for. Like, I don't think you're gonna make me believe that you are.
Listen, if you were convinced.
No.
Charisma
Charisma rolls can be. You can't have a player can choose whether or not they would believe something. It's just NPCs that, you know, have the chance of being convinced. I mean, given if you still want to roll that perception check, Keat.
Oh, sure. Let's go with it. This will decide how I deal with him from now on until the end of the campaign.
Amazing. Well.
How do you deal with him from now until the end of the campaign?
Yeah.
I still hate him, but I feel bad about it.
What?
Nothing
You feel bad
friendly to
enough
you.
because you feel like he's your god.
I'm not a god, I'm an emissary.
And apparently your god is fresh out of mercy for you.
I am not a god. I'm an
I know that
emissary of burden. Yeah.
Emissary of Burden? What is Burden's edicts and anathema?
Whatever Corleone believes in. Corleone, the bird.
Gavilon. Corleone is a city that got decimated.
Gavleon, yeah, it's whatever Gavleon believes in.
So, Gavilon, you believe in the tenets of Shaylin, right?
Sure.
So, then you are claiming to be a avatar of Shaylin?
No, speak for it sometimes.
I feel like these discoveries should have been made before I arrived to this party.
This is a pretty weird introduction for you, isn't it?
Yeah, like I said, half the crap that comes out of the lizard's mouth is fake, and the other half is shockingly true.
So the second the bard says he's an avatar of Shaylin, the Derek pulls out his avatar detector, which happens to look a lot like a metal detector, but wait, what the hell's a metal detector? I don't know, you forgot. Anyway, he starts waving it towards the bard and just says,
No, not the bard. It's lizard folk. It's lizard folk.
See, that's the thing. See, no.
You have proven I am not an avatar. Good job.
No,
I did
Maple.
my job.
Maple. Pay closer attention. Doth. Wave it over Doth. Whatever that thing is.
Beep.
What?
Okay, beep, beep, beep. Yes. Ooh.
No, beep means no.
Beep, beep, beep. Yeah, because it's beep, 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 beep when it's actually found something, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
But when it finds nothing, it doesn't make any sound.
And in fact, actually, modern day metal detectors actually don't make
no, because I think that I think that technically, due to the nature of what he's taking for a 20th level feat, the little beep would be a faint detection coming from Maple.
And what is he taking as a 20 level?
Become a minor herald
there
of
you
his
go.
deity.
I'm going to groom that into a way. I'm going to move that in a way where Gavilan will believe I'm an avatar, whatever he believes in. I'll just, yeah, you're right. Just self-serving shit.
The weirder thing is that it's beeping. Oh, Kelgar, why don't you introduce yourself to our new elven friend?
Hello?
It's a damn knife here.
We apologize for Kelgar. He was raised by dwarves. You know, sworn enemies of the elves, all that nonsense.
He's a very ill-behaved child.
Also, wait a second, Kelgar. I thought you didn't like your people's traditions. Why are you still racist against him?
Some
as if that's a tradition. That's just facts.
Up yours. I
Don't-
say under my breath.
Yeah, you roll a deception check there, because anytime you're trying to hide
Yay.
something.
Assholes think they're smarter than us.
Well, no, you'd still have to roll perception to beat his deception DC. Oh, wow.
Oh, crap.
Me or who?
Yeah, it's not that good.
You rolled a 4. That happens. Kelgar, you have to not potato, because if you potato too, you lose.
Oh.
I'm potato 2.
Roll what?
Perception.
Perception.
Yes.
But where's Kelgar's sheet? What the?
It's up with the allies.
No, it was supposed to be on screen. I guess it's not on screen, but okay. And
I perceive
what
my
again?
dwarven.
Perception.
I perceive my this dwarven dude to be much like other dwarves in that they also.
You just heard the elf say "up yours."
Hello. I assume that
Kelgar just told. Well, I mean, the guy just called you a knife here. You know, it's fair.
I assume dwarves like you also severely mine and then hurt the environment. Side note, that is my anathema.
Actually, dwarves dig deep enough underground, it probably doesn't affect your forest.
Yeah.
I mean, technically, they came from the Underdark, so the only thing they've ever mined a hole through that might have been forest has been a mountain.
A
whole new world.
I don't even know what you said, Keat. What did you even say?
I bet they make earthquakes, though.
Actually, they just built their city on top of a volcano. Yeah, Gavilan, you should know that. You're married to a dwarf. Hey, Gavilan, what's your wife think about our new friend here? Well, Valley Girl dwarf.
I assume all dwarves the same.
Oh, God, what are the stupid knife ears? No.
Linen says no.
Well, fortunately, Linlin is not the leader of this group.
Unfortunately.
But I am.
You're the leader of the Gavilan gang, which is a smaller...
Please,
No,
honey,
you...
please keep that thing away from me. I heard they had rabies.
Whoa! Elves don't have rabies.
Yeah, you're right. I don't have rabies. Yes.
I heard from a story from my pa one time.
Pa was a liar.
They came out of the woods and tried to freaking.
Did you just call my steppaw my paw-in-law a liar?
Yeah, that's a lie. First of all, we know that the real problem with some elves is far worse than rabies. Not all elves, but some elves, like the ones in Mossberg.
I don't like the notion entirely, and still will say I don't have rabies. And even if it's true, I will. My character will say your grandpa's lying.
it would still not be a bad
Hey, it's
idea
all
to
like
take.
Daddy.
I was gonna say, given it might still not be a bad idea to get you checked out by the clerics in town.
Very well.
Not for that, but you know, just to make sure you haven't caught any other diseases from the bandits.
And don't breathe on me, knife ear.
Whoa! Gavilan! Only dwarves and elves have that card. That's incredibly racist coming from a Tango.
Fine.
Oh, I mean, yeah, but, you know, just because you feel fine doesn't mean you haven't caught malaria.
If you want a sense of safety, I'll get myself checked for you.
No, Matt just walked.
Keldar.
So Matt walks up to you, whispers in your ear, "Dude, I'm taking you to a safe place.
I don't care if you have rabies.
I'm taking you to a safe.
As if I could get sick.
I'm taking you to a safe place. It's an elven deity's temple in the area. I just want you to have a place to relax for a bit without all the racial slurs."
Quick, the wife, tell more racial slurs at him.
Whispering this, I will roll my deception check, and yes, you will have to roll perception to beat this. And considering I've been rolling over 20s today, I'm probably still gonna fail.
Crap.
Hey, look at that! I succeeded. I did not succeed.
What am I doing? What are you leading me into?
I'm just leading you to a temple where you can relax without getting a bunch of racial slurs thrown at you.
Yeah, but that's the deception.
Oh, wait a second. I could do that without walking up to him. Because I have message for people. Fuck you! You don't get a check!
Of all of the people that trust here, you should probably trust lanky boy here.
I look at the people in the room, and I say my goodbye. And I go with Matt to the temple.
Yes, so, yep. Matt would sort of take you to the temple and say, he'd give you 50 gold and say, just, you know, get yourself checked out. If you're fine, then use whatever you feel out of that 50 gold to, you know, take a little...
Let me see. Alright, extra 50 gold. Alright, let's put some numbers. Go ahead.
You know, take whatever you need out of that 50 gold to make yourself feel better mentally, physically, whatever you gotta do. I'm off to go back to that bandit camp to spell strike the ground, to make holes, to bury all those bandits.
Good luck.
Yes.
Alright.
Oh, wait. Actually, I should probably go back and get Shadow first, because I will get lost. Shadow, you have survival, right?
Let me actually double check. I think I do. Pretty sure. Yes, I do.
Okay, so...
I'm at least trained in it.
Yeah, so, yeah, me and you are going to go back and dig holes for them to be buried in, so they don't accidentally or purposely get eaten by the murder hobos, who are threatening to do that.
All I do is just, sharpen my claws a little bit and to go ahead and do some digging.
Yep. And all I'm doing is spell striking the earth, trying to break away at it. Probably pretty successful.
Yep.
And then, once we get them buried, we can head back. It's probably time to go to sleep. The elf would probably come back after 1 second. Need to roll a d20 because they will check to see if you have anything. Because
me?
Yeah. So they say, "Oh, I will show you who you're talking to. There's a tiefling woman who is here.
Okay.
She introduces herself. My name is Lucy Lubrique. Nice to meet you.
Hi, I'm Raphael. What seems to be the problem?
here for either the services of Callistrians or to get yourself checked for something. Either way, I just want to say you actually do look like you have early stages of malaria. Have you drank any non-purified water recently? They've been giving you nothing but like muddy water to drink.
Yeah. Let's just say I haven't been doing the best of.
She's gonna roll.
Hold up, 1 second. Did 1 second. Side note: did Matt deceive me into getting into here? Or?
No. He would tell you it was a Callistrian temple. You don't have
okay.
to. Like, and you do. This is one of the deities you worship.
I just realized you're part of my freaking pantheon. One of my.
Yeah.
Right.
So that's literally why I brought you here. You're an elf.
Okay.
This is a deity. It's in your pantheon, so it's a safe place for you.
Yeah. Sorry, I thought you brought me to a foreign.
Yeah. So no, he didn't. He didn't bring you to a whorehouse without your knowledge.
Yeah.
That is bad, but he's not that bad.
I haven't been doing so well.
So she, she touches you, and you feel yourself becoming just a little better. And she says, "Don't worry, it's only early stages of malaria, and well, I think that was a successful cure. Callistrians get into a lot of predicaments where we need to prepare that spell doing our daily work.
Well,
especially today of all days. It's technically Sunday, which is our masquerade night at the Callistrian Temple.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, but that's over now, so unfortunately we're not providing too many other services, but you do look like you might be a worshiper, so you're welcome to pray at the shrine if you need to. And as far as this goes, it's nice to see an elf. Wait a second.
Nice to stuff.
Were you here like a year ago with a couple of other adventurers?
I probably was. I was. I try to recall. Can I recall that? Hold on.
Yeah. You can make a society check, or you can make an Arcana check to try and recall.
I only lost my memory like a decade ago instead of a year ago, right?
Yeah. You've had it for like 10 years now, so you can recall knowledge on that.
I don't think I'd forget that. Let me roll that. Come on, character sheet, load. Go. Okay. Society.
So, you remembered coming here with a friend of yours from that adventuring party, a human fighter, woman human fighter, by the name of Chelsea, and she ended up coming here, and you ended up more just sort of escorting her here and helping her get settled here, because ultimately you just felt there were more important things to do before you actually prepared your raid, so.
Oh, okay. So I guess I'll ask about her then. Yeah, I was here a year ago. A year ago, I brought in a girl named, a human girl named Chelsea. Do you guys know anything about her?
Hey, she went with you to the raid, right?
Oh, I thought that. Sorry, I thought you meant that I left her there. Sorry.
No. She went. You left her here for her to get ready for the raid.
Oh.
Yeah. No, don't worry about it. It's fine.
Sorry, we erased the last statement I said.
Yeah, we're cool.
I asked instead. Yeah, I was here ago with a friend of mine. We just sort of prepared before her raid. Why do you ask?
Well, it's just a lot of people don't make it back from that sort of thing, so it might seem like you're a little unlucky to have made it out of that predicament, but things happen for a reason. So
I stay silent. I don't wish to keep telling everyone about my
Well,
about my
no,
crime?
no. They sort of know what happened. Like, they set
Okay,
you
good,
on
good,
that
good.
job, and they feel bad that,
Oh, they were
what
the ones to
happened.
send me in. Okay,
Well,
gotcha.
this entire town, because they were under
Yeah.
the attacks of this thing, and they just lost their protector about a year ago. So you can, a lot of people don't make it out of that. So I will give you whatever you need to get back on your feet. But once again, it's been a tiring day for the priestesshood here. So if you just want to pray to the temple for now and head back wherever you need to go, we'll make sure to help you whatever you need.
I like to pray a bit. If that's okay. Alone.
Oh yeah, that's fine. I was actually gonna go to bed. Like I said, Sundays are tiring. Masquerade events are very, very populated. And then she disappears into the back room of the temple.
Oh, okay. And then I just head towards the.
Yeah, there's a little shrine there. You can spend some time praying, and you can go back whenever you feel is appropriate.
I feel like I'd spend there a little longer than usual.
Yeah, you've been through a lot, and Callistria is very good at keeping secrets. So, that being said, the next day comes around.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and then I arrive back, or do I arrive later?
You'd arrive back in the evening. Like, if you arrive, you probably arrive before Matt and Shadow would. They'd arrive shortly after. You guys would head to whatever rooms you're staying in. And let's see. Who am I going to room you with?
Do it with the dragon dude.
I should be roomed with.
Oh yeah, I'll room you with. No, that's a bad idea.
Huh.
You room with them, or you can room him with the fucking dragon dude. Maybe a kobold.
I'll keep to myself. I'll probably read the majority.
You'll set up a bedroll in. I guess you'll set up a bedroll in the room right next to Alvis's room.
Where?
I'm happy to have this nice, comfy, big room.
Where is that room? Sorry.
It's down here.
So go here.
Yep.
Okay. I'll just be like reading like on my bedding the most of the time, probably.
Yes. So, with that being said, you restore your health, you restore your spell slots, you restore your focus points, and we wake up the next morning. We come to this table once again. Do any of you do anything special outside of your daily preparations?
Do I do anything special?
Yeah. Why don't you guys tell me what your character's typical morning routine is?
I watch the bird.
Well, first I do some stretches.
Yep. You're not a prepared caster.
I have incredibly wild set linen.
I usually end up
performance check for that
Like
one,
beards.
sir.
Okay, hold on.
I go tailing whatever the most interesting person is doing.
You fucking pervert.
After that, I have breakfast.
Well,
a disaster.
I mean, you'd have breakfast with us, right?
I've been trying to avoid that recently. Haven't noticed.
Why though?
I don't know. I'm bored. Anyway.
So you're gonna go banging on the Serenite's door again?
No. She tried to mind control me. I'm not going back.
No. That wasn't the Serenite that did that. That was a random bystander who asked you if you wanted to play cards.
No, she worked there.
No, she didn't. She had a general store. She had a general store.
No.
No.
And you told me that she was like a guard there.
The Serenite answered the door. The person you were talking to owns the general store right across the street.
The one I played cards with.
Yes.
Was the general store?
No, she did not.
Yes, they did.
No, she did not.
Gavilan, it was the general store.
Gavilan, I have video evidence of the contrary. No, I know you're wrong. Also, I know you're wrong because the Serenite would never cheat in a card game because they would lose their powers quicker than you could say raspberry cream pie.
I went to the mayor's house.
Yes. You knocked on the door. The Serenite answered. She used a bit of sarcasm. Then she was working on getting you food. When across the street, as you and Doth were arguing, a blue-haired woman who is not a Serenite, who is a worshipper of Callistrian, was standing there, and she asked you if you wanted to play a game of cards.
It was the same.
It was not!
Roll the footage.
No, Gavilan, I can assure you it's not because, one, Carl is telling you the same thing. Two, Will would even tell you the same thing. Will, would a Serenite ever be able to cheat at a card game?
That's not the question.
Okay, and then Will, why don't you tell me okay, Will? Why don't you tell me
Who was I playing cards with?
who was he playing cards with? They were cheating, by the way.
Don't poison the well.
Was it a freaking bone croupier?
No, it wasn't.
Oh.
It was a sorcerer.
Oh.
You know. Yeah, okay. Here, yeah, it was because okay. Let me show you who you played cards with.
Okay.
This person, right? This is who you remember?
Oh, right.
Yeah. That was the person.
Yes. So the person who answered the door was not that person because they were this person who is wielding a scimitar, wearing full plate, and that person did!
This person over here
Yeah.
was not a part of that at all.
They were the one who opened the door.
Well, their character was not on the map.
You're right, because I didn't think it was relevant to drag them out.
Well, apparently.
Okay, look, Gavilan, I know Serenite attire because I've played one before. That's Serenite to a T.
Yeah.
That's not what we're
Especially
debating.
the flaming scimitar, because if I remember correctly,
Look,
scimitar is
if
one of
it
these
will,
different weapons.
if it will ease your worry, here, I will very quickly share my screen.
No. I'll just have breakfast with all of you then. After that, I take my morning shit. Then we usually go on an adventure after that.
Yeah. So, our Shadow, what do you do in the morning?
I get up, do my stretches, put on my armor, and I make sure that I refocus.
Put on,
sure.
yeah, I mean, aside from your daily prep, so putting on your armor.
Oh, and I spit shine my gun.
Alvis has already cleaned it for you secretly in the night, because she has to.
My spit shining works. It's so
it-
clean.
Another lie you can keep telling yourself, but we all know better. Anyways, other than that, probably go ahead and sit someplace waiting, because most of the time I wake up before dawn.
Warning the edges.
No. Meditation actually would help because of the backstory stuff.
Yeah, I
Keep
know, I'm
me
joking.
centered.
Mm-hmm.
And calm and focus and not have to deal with the repressed memories right now. Thank you very much.
So what's Kelgar do each morning before we see him, Will?
Well, he falls the second he tries to get out of bed.
That makes
Actually,
way
we'll just
too
pick
much
up the-
sense.
Actually, we'll just pull up the SpongeBob getting out of bed. What's that one episode where Patrick?
No, we're not gonna pull it up because no, we're not gonna do that because of all the copyrights.
Well, yeah.
But what else does he do other than
do it,
falling
though.
out of bed? Yeah, go watch SpongeBob.
Yeah, just watch that one particular episode with Patrick.
One of us will watch SpongeBob, find the episode, and put the episode title and or number in the description.
And by one of us, you mean you, editor.
Yeah.
Oh, no. I'm never watching SpongeBob again. Okay?
Oh my god, why?
Also, find that clip
Because I'm sorry if
It
it
shapes
really
a
takes me
generation.
off later.
It did
too.
shape a generation. Anyways, what else does Calgar do before we see him each morning?
Well,
Does he pre-game?
He also gets some. He also gets some booze.
Yeah, he pre-games. He pre-games.
And he puts wax in his beard.
Huh.
Yeah, put oil in his beard. Yeah.
In his beard. You better be careful. Alvis doesn't like people touching your shit. Not that she'd be able to do anything to you. So, Doth, what do you do each morning before you wake up? Kelgar doesn't need to stretch. He's always ready. He has no... Go ahead.
All I do. I just stalk the other members of the party. Invisibly. Watching.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, considering that Gavilan's typical morning routine includes sleeping with his wife, yeah, perv.
Wife? I thought that was his sister. I thought they were just wrestling.
Oh my god. Oh my.
And he is referring to his
they all look
daughter-in-law.
So,
all I can say is burn.
Watching.
So, Sass, your character is new here, other than preparing their spellbook and their magical items, and, what do they do when they wake up, given that they are free for the first time?
I hope it includes stretching.
I probably just stay in my room for a good amount of time, just reading,
Mysterious.
get my mind off of
Can't wait
things.
to get in there.
Reading a book? What subject matter? History?
Elvish stuff in regards to.
He's been reading a lot of history and
Elven history, perhaps?
They're very good reads.
Magazines.
Not that I'd know.
A bit of the history, and then a bit of
Walter?
a bit of more of the magic side of things.
Oh, okay. So, you're researching magic and, as just... That's fun. That's fun.
Yeah, I don't associate with a lot of people here well, so as long as me, as well as me, just I just want to. These people don't like me, so I'm just gonna put myself up for at least the first.
That's not
day.
true. Only
be
half the party dislikes you.
Very,
very reassuring, Matt.
I'm gonna be real with you, Mr. Nice here. We're gonna be very good.
So, Matt...
I'm not... Yeah.
Matt, during his daily preparations, takes extra particular interest in making sure his hand wraps are on just right. He does some stretches after getting his armor on, and he also does a bit of tinkering with a little piece of armor he's working on at the moment with some advice from Elvis.
Not eating my chip.
And
That's the character. He's no Jones, so he's not that bad.
right.
Yeah.
Jones.
Yeah. Oh, would you actually say that in front of Sass's character?
You are no Jones, Sass's character.
I think his name is Raphael.
Raphael?
You are
Maximilian?
no Jones, Michelangelo.
Jones is someone we had along for a while, and then we questioned whether or not he was a follower of what was that deity? Oh, Norgrimmar. And he decided while under the Truth Circle, instead of answering the question, to shoot me in my calf and then run away.
Well, yeah.
He didn't shoot
I
you
am
in the
no
calf, he shot
Jones.
you in the knee.
You said hamstring.
Oh.
You used a term that I use because I'm referring to an ability in WoW that slows movement speed.
Oh, he shot you in the calf. That sounds really nasty.
Yeah.
At least it wasn't the knee, because that ends adventuring careers.
I will.
Yeah, I especially because I'm an Ulfin. The risk of him shooting me in the knee, ending my adventuring career, is stupidly high. Because I am the Nord variant of human in this world. So yes, if he shot me in the knee, I would be in the middle of Absalom saying, I used to be an adventurer like you until I got a bullet in the knee. Yeah, well, we were all saying it so overtly. I just was not the coward who openly said it.
No, I was thinking
Well, that's because since it's not my character, I couldn't say it.
He also would, while waiting for people to show up at the breakfast table, be reading a book on, let's see, what is his particular flavor of this month? So you guys probably don't remember this, but he is reading a book that is called A Detailed History of the Right of Inherited Ambition.
Lame.
Yeah. Lame until you realize that this is a very important thing for a lot of future campaigns.
I remember reading that book.
Oh, so this is a necessary thing we have to do.
Well, no.
Yeah.
If you would walk in, actually, you know what? Make me your best intelligence modifier check if you were to see the title of that book. And considering that Gavilan can't read,
correct. That's why it's lame.
Like the one or what?
No. Sass's character.
I do remember reading.
What
that
do you
book.
want? You want me to roll intelligence?
No, your highest intelligence-based skill.
Oh.
Which
okay.
I think is Arcana or Crafting.
You might be right. You're probably right. You know more about this character than me. There we go.
He's the one that made it.
Yeah, so, Sass, you've heard a little about this, enough to ask more information about the book if you so desired.
What's the name of the book? What's the title of the book
again? It is a book labeled A Treatise on the History of Inherited Ambition.
A treatise of a history of inherited ambition. What
are
you doing with that book?
Oh,
How can that be a treaty if there's no war?
A treatise. It's a.
Well, now who can't read? Say it wrong.
I mean, I didn't say it wrong. It's a treatise on the history of inherited ambition. And, well, you guys probably don't remember the last time I was reading a book like this, but let's just say I took a little bit of a hint that maybe this might be important when the last time I was reading a book on inherited ambition and dismissed it, we ran into Nihil. You guys remember the Shiva thing, Shiva Kadir? You know?
Who's Nihil?
How did you Okay.
How did we survive? She hasn't actively been trying to kill us because we're important to her plans or something. So,
This is a good time.
Go ahead.
So we're important, not actively participating, but like pawns on the board that she hopes to turn, that sort of thing. And more recently, she's decided that next time we set foot in Taldor, we're dead.
Do you guys know this, or is it just like, your characters know this? Sorry. Or
yeah, our characters know that she thinks she can manipulate us. Yes.
Okay. Now I really don't know what I'm getting myself into.
Don't worry. Like, first of all, I am a student of Alexstrasza Toledo, so, working with Nihil would never happen, especially because I'm halfway
I'm not
believing...
worried about you, Matt. I'm worried about some other people.
I'm not.
Oh, don't worry.
9 damage.
Oh, don't worry. Gavilan would never work with her. Right, Gavilan?
Well.
What?
Let me go in character for a second. No, that would never work for her. Out of character. Well.
Do you have to do it? You have to do like a deception check, or do you have to do like a perception?
No. I think he's saying I might weave some way of Gavilan turning on everyone.
Yay!
What's your offer?
What's our offer?
Like all the others here.
That's not much.
That's not much.
How about I won't put you in a cage?
That's not much.
How about I won't put you in a cage and then poke you if you stop singing with a hot poker?
Hot iron.
You know the answer will work.
What if I made everybody believe you were the greatest bard of all time?
I don't care. Make me a lich. Make me a lich. That's why I want to make you a lich.
I can make you immortal in another way.
I don't care, a lich.
What is this bird raving on about?
He doesn't know what a lich is.
I met a lich.
Apparently. Apparently.
You
All he
want
knows
to...
is that liches are cool.
Yeah, that's all he knows about
cool.
liches.
He just
I
thinks
have
they're
no
cool.
part in that.
But
I have no
anyways, inherited ambition, you might have heard of a sibling term, inherited will.
Mm-hmm.
Inherited ambition is less about, inheriting some goal or dream from someone else, and it's more of this idea, this concept that your ambition is innately tied to your ancestry.
Okay.
That sounds kind of racist.
I mean,
what makes you decide to hit the books for this one in the first place, Matt?
well, the minute I dismissed this concept, we ran into Nihil for...
Oh yeah. Sorry, you said that. Sorry, I thought like, oh, okay. How'd you meet up with the book, anyways?
It was on a reading list that my mentor had given me, so picked it up in a bookshop in Karamaga, and I was reading it, thought it was bullshit, and then I decided to dig further into it. And there might actually be some credence behind it.
That sounds kind of racist.
The bird just over here.
No. Technically, I guess a good way of thinking about this is my grandmother was the first and only single ruler of Andorran. My father is the greatest thief in the world, and I want to create world peace. You see how we sort of shoot for the
what
stars.
What you're saying is that you want to be a thief.
No. What I'm saying is it's not that we inherit the ideals of our parents, it's that we inherit the drive.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
So my family has had a lot of drive in its history, and you could say the same thing about other sources.
The great man theory.
I guess that's another good way of putting it, but I guess another way of thinking about it is you might say that, well, a lot of people from bad situations end up rising into, you know, great power, right? And that also is explained through this too, because it's not like they come from a background where their parents didn't want better for themselves. It's, you know, people in bad circumstances often want to be seen in a better light, or better yet, become someone able to support themselves and their family. So if you give people this goal of having everything they could desire in the world, and then they pass it on, one of those days is going to find someone who will make good on that stockpiled ambition. And, you know, this is how a lot of, like, a good way of thinking about this is one of the leaders of the rebellion in Galt, the first rebellion, before things got fucked, was a very ambitious man, and his parents were also very ambitious. They were the people who sent him to military academies and all these things. It was not only his ambition to see the injustices that he thought he saw, whether or not they existed is something we will probably debate until Galt decides to settle the fuck down. But basically, he decided that he was going to take action, but it's not like his parents had less ambition either. They wanted the exact same thing, they just didn't take action on it. It's a concept that I'm looking into because I'm curious if Nihil's goal, her grand plan, is something that is genetic, because one other thing we found out about her is that respecting the children of Aquaria, a rather high ambition Merid who, in all honesty, if it were any more fun to be an elemental lord, might have taken the throne. Well, let's just say that if that's the case, then maybe a particular explosion we have suffered at the hands of a simulacrum would make a bit more sense. So I'm looking into this to see whether or not there's any, you know, relevance to the theory, because if there is, I might be able to find out more about the enemy we are facing, and maybe we can defeat them if we can understand them.
Very well.
I honestly do not want to walk you guys into death traps, so I try and do my research ahead of time. Now, sometimes I can't help but walk you guys into death traps, but I apologize in advance, like yesterday.
Death traps. Yay.
Anyways.
I mean, has anyone died yet?
Oh, no. Nobody's died.
Yeah.
Well,
technically, it's not a death trap. It's just a trap.
It's just a new death trap.
Yeah, I mean,
bad trap.
yeah, it's not a pleasant experience to walk into that bandit camp, but, you know, we happen to have a pretty good group here, and I understand that you've faced a lot of unjust criticism by some of our more vertically challenged cast members.
Vertically challenged?
I'll have you know I am quite tall.
Not you, not you. I'm talking about your wife. But yeah, I understand.
Because you see, Matt's intelligent enough to not call Kelgar short.
Oh, right, because he wouldn't get that.
Just vertically
Yeah, you wouldn't get vertically challenged. Yeah, and I don't know if Gavilan would either. Roll me a raw int check. Actually, no, I'll give you an occultism check so you have training behind it.
That's stupid.
Oh, right, you're a bard. You're good at wordplay.
What's your actual intelligence stat, Keat?
It's a 10.
Mine, it's a 10 out of 10.
Actually, it's technically a 0 out of a possible negative 5 to 6.
I know. He's just no modifier.
Yeah, no modifier.
But,
Meanwhile, you and Alvis will always be tied for highest int.
Aha, big brain boys.
And then,
charisma?
yes,
Yeah, boy. And you know the charismatic guy is always the leader.
actually, most of the time, the charismatic guy is a lancer.
I'll have you know Biden is very charismatic.
You call yourself?
Please don't get political. And also, like, he's probably more charismatic than anybody wants to give him credit for because he is president. That's not something you can just coast into.
How charismatic is Matt?
Let's go into this political rant.
No, I'm trying to give devil's advocate there. Anyways,
How
let's
charismatic
not get
are you, Matt?
I'm gonna keep fingers snapping.
I have training in all skills charisma-based but performance, but I have a 10. The difference here is I am a master in warfare. So, yeah, Gavilan might be more charismatic, and by God, I will let him take care of the face stuff. But when it comes to making tactical decisions, do you want the guy who is charismatic, or do you want the guy who knows the best way for you not to die on the battlefield?
To be honest, Matt, from one of my interactions with Gavilan, I'd rather you taking both the face roll and the war roll.
One weakness, the repercussion of my actions.
Technically, I can rely on Seth and Shadow to do more diplomatic endeavors.
Diplo.
Well, technically, he's diplomatic too, but at the same time, I can't send him in to do business with elves because he'll start calling them knife ears.
I have never done such things.
You did it yesterday!
I have never done such things except for that one time.
You did it back in...
First time for everything can start a chain reaction. Shut it.
Well, you know what, Gavilan? If you feel bad about it, you can always apologize.
No.
Yeah.
You don't
none of my opinions are changed because of what he said. So yeah, I'd rather have you be leader in both ends, Matt, than him.
Understandable.
Anyways,
maybe if Nihil may be the leader, maybe I'll join her. Think about that.
Did you actually say that in character?
No.
Haha.
This is where I really wish I was something like
this is why I regret. This is why I regret scarring you against that question. You know, sometimes the answer can be yes, and it leads to more fun roleplay, right, Keat?
This is just what Keat does every single time he does his chance to get to the enemy side.
Trust me, if he got a chance to be a legit leader, he'd probably take it, regardless of which side.
Fool me once, Keat, but...
Well, technically, Gavilan, you are my number 2, unfortunately.
Well, if I did ever get a chance, I'd probably set it up where I fail horribly just because it'd be funny.
You mean you would set it up to fail horribly, or I would set it up to fail horribly?
I would say, like, okay, gang, I think our best course of action is a direct charge.
Sure, there's so many people there. Why do we charge? Like, charge!
Sure, it's a forest fire.
Take out a trumpet instead of a lute.
Maybe I'll just
So, you know what? I guess I can detail a bit of my past for you, since I seem to be coming through with a bit of that each and every day. So, part of the reason my relationship with one of my mothers was rocky was because of this. Well, when I was very young, I seemed to have some natural affinity for. And he just sort of starts casting Leviathan Strike, this stuff, you know, water magic. Which is why I ended up creating that. You see, Alex Straza ended up teaching me at a really early age, so instead of being a less controlled sorcerer, I ended up becoming a much more controlled of my natural mana sources, Magus. So, you know, with that, that's why I ended up creating my own cantrip here, because it ultimately was the first step she had me take to controlling, you know, the uncontrollable blood magic that a lot of sorcerers, you know, end up killing people with. So that I tend to have a very interesting look on magic. So I guess I should ask you this. Do you think you can create new spells, or do you think that it is merely discovering a spell that has already been created?
Like my view, or?
Yeah, your view.
Crap. I think you can create your own spells, from what I've read.
Yeah, well, that's one school of thought. A lot of people do believe that you are merely uncovering a spell that has already been created. It's unfortunately.
Where did the spells come from?
I was about to ask that.
What?
Then where did the first spells come from?
Well, you discovered.
Literally asking the question: is it the chicken or the egg?
Yes. Yeah, actually, that is the case, but it's more of a, you know, it's a Nethys where a lot of. How do I put this? When you, as a church, declare that powerful wizards are honorary clerics of Nethys, are your deity, you might have a problem with, you know, creating some school of thought around you not being able to create spells, them just being discovered by, you know, the majesty of your deity. No, Kit. We saw in chat you saying sadomasochism for the win, but we do not support sadomasochism. We will, however, make fun of it because it is hilarious.
Are you addressing the general?
Well, they mentioned this in our live stream chat. I was trying to ignore it.
Okay.
But I guess I can add that to your list. Do not need to know that.
I guess they like sadomasochism.
You learned something. You know, one of the two resident furries.
It tracks.
So between
four furries in here.
No. I don't know. I don't think Kurova, or I don't think King is a furry. I just think he has a lot of furry friends.
Keat is just a turtle.
No, King. No, but I'm just calling it right here. By the way, Carl, there's nothing wrong with this. You're still my friend, and you will be even if you eventually come out of this furry closet. But I think Carl might be a furry.
It's alright, Carl.
Just because he's gone to a furry convention.
Okay, that is sus.
It's super sus.
Listen. Caleb went to a furry convention in what's the Domino's the pizza place?
Furry, you can never go back.
In the gnome costume. So I don't think he's a furry, even though he went to.
Oh, in the Noid costume, he went to a in the Noid.
What did Carl go to the convention with?
He went with his furry friends, which is a little sus.
I didn't go with anyone.
Didn't you go to meet your furry friends?
That's even worse.
I meant, did you go with wearing like something furry or?
No.
Oh.
But you know, I think I remember hearing earlier.
Study study them. I'm pretty sure that's real sus.
It is real sus, but he's still our friend, Will.
What?
And he's a
What?
good
Am
person.
I red now? Am I red?
I smell a commie.
No,
Does anybody even get that joke?
No, because I have
It's
standards.
an Among Us joke. Red
Yeah.
is always sus.
Yeah, well, Carl, I have standards. I know that this might be a hard concept for you to grasp, but yes, I indeed do have standards.
Standards for jokes, really?
Yes.
Yes.
I've seen
You
pretty
just
friggin'
fucking
low.
said a knee. No. You have no right to talk, Mr. Arrow in the knee.
Wait, he can't have
I
standards.
didn't.
Laugh at mine.
You did say that.
I just said the punchline we were all dancing around, okay?
No one would have said that. That is a punchline. No one dares rest.
You were dancing around it, so was Carl, so was Will. I was the only one
Yes.
brave enough to
No.
deliver it.
I have standards. I let my women, my women have at least 8 toes and 10 extra chromosomes. Maybe your standards aren't rock bottom, but they're probably the slug that trudges along with.
Oh. Jeez.
I am dying.
Just King coming out
And
here and
you
being
say you went to
spiteful.
a furry convention for research.
No, he did not. Will said that wouldn't be sus. No, Will, that would be stupidly sus if you went there
Yeah.
for research.
I can't think of anything more suspicious than that.
What were you researching?
He didn't go there for research. He had some friends he was meeting.
Oh, a friend took me there, and I'm not
Listen,
a furry. Are
the
you a furry?
one that I was going to go to with friends got canceled 2-3
Look,
times
I
now.
had a season pass
mean
because
Rainforest?
I want to give
No,
you
it was
it
not
Rainforest?
Rainforest. It was not.
No. It was DaperCon. DaperCon 16.
DaperCon 64 sounds like a bad Mario ripoff for the Nintendo 64.
DaperCon 64, the Commodore 64. We are not full of shit.
Anyways,
We are not
digressing,
full of
back
shit.
on track, please.
Ah, yes.
You know, there's a train still running.
I may have lost sight of the tracks.
Of course.
Oh no, he can't hear us. He has his bad Skyrim vision.
First of all, I just delivered the punchline. No one else was brave enough to.
I did not think of that punchline.
Dumb enough to.
You
Hard boy.
No, literally, if we dance around it, we assume the fact that everybody knows the joke by now.
Yes. Until you realize that some people live under a rock like Will and don't get half of, media jokes. Like Will.
Will, we need to fix this.
Oh, nasty boy.
Like Will didn't know the infamous GTA 5 scene. Nobody say it.
Did?
Oh, no, I knew about that one. It just took me a second.
You knew about it because of VTubers.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not knowing it. That's just knowing about it through cultural osmosis. Anyways, where the fuck were we? Will, get us back on track.
You get yourself back on track. Yeah, right, dude.
It's back on track, Will. It's too late.
It's time to talk about. Who's playing 3DS?
No, that sounded like the. Well, never mind.
That sounds like a game.
It does sound
And
like a game.
I'm trying to wreck my brain.
It sort of
what to do.
sounds like RPG selection menu.
Pokemon. He's playing
I didn't think
Pokemon.
Pokemon. I was thinking someone else.
So,
Oh, Fallout. That's Fallout.
Ah,
right.
yes! I remember!
Yeah,
I remember now!
No, I remember the bits where I hear people playing Fallout.
I remember what I was gonna do here. Fuck me,
No.
that took forever.
Okay. What's
That
in it
was
for me?
not... No, that was not an invitation. Because that was out of character.
Trying to play some. Which Fallout? Which Fallout is that person playing?
I think it's New Vegas because it's the Frontier mod, and I think that Keat is playing it while we're talking.
Oh, Keat. How dare you divert your attention for something else? That's not something I would ever do.
Wink, wink.
Currently, I am not currently
Dude,
watching
I was playing
Immensely Challenged
solitaire
Man.
while waiting for things to happen. So.
I am definitely not watching a mentally challenged man argue with that children.
Playing this the entire session.
I mean, you've been paying well enough attention that I haven't noticed.
I always play a game.
Yeah,
People are very boring.
Wow.
Taught King is entertaining.
So,
I don't remember.
I don't know why you're suddenly hearing it though.
we heard you selecting stuff in your menus.
Yeah, we heard the sound effect. Yeah.
It's
so, speaking of which, oh wait, you know how I can prove to you that it was not the Serenite? I just realized they're still on the map. Yay!
Yay!
So, before we continue back to plot of things,
before we get back into the important stuff,
I just wanted to say that, I guess, personal time, get to know the creator a bit. Have any of you guys ever played a very old MMO? So old, it's probably as old as something like RuneScape, called MapleStory.
No.
I've heard of it.
Oh God, ew.
A lot of people have heard of it.
So, unfortunately, it's gotten a bit of extra life because of something completely unrelated. But that game is just a side-scroller beat-em-up that they turned into an MMO. And I started playing it again because they decided to make an event where it's 1 plus 2 levels for every level up. So to get to max level, it's like it is a dumb event.
Or with friends?
By myself. I have nostalgia.
Why don't you play some League of Legends with Will and us sometime?
Yeah.
No,
Because I am scarred by
How about
other
you get
friends.
actual bitches?
I'm going to tell you, Will, you've seen how toxic.
maybe you didn't have this MMO, you'd have some bitches on your dick.
No, you'll like playing with us.
Don't worry, you can
Offer's
literally
gonna be
just
on
run
the
walls and you'll
table.
be fine.
Yeah.
But no, it's literally just a nostalgia trip for me. But yeah, 63 times. You level up 63 times and get max level. Yay! So,
crap. Good luck.
So, all that aside, we have a bit of a visitor. You hear the sound of horses and wagons stop at the inn. And then you see a very familiar face and a very familiar person walk up to you.
Johnny?
Okay, is it Nihil? If so,
No.
I'm sorry, this inn's back at level.
No, it's not
It's
Nihil.
Mark, the purple worm.
Good.
No, Mark the Purple Worm is dead.
Oh, sorry, it was Mark's cousin.
No, it's not a purple worm. It's guys, I literally popped up the picture for you. Come on, you know who this is.
Nihil with a mask.
I need to actually look. But
That's Goku.
Yes, Goku is a ginger woman.
I knew it.
Oh, it's
A ginger woman, you said?
Caterpillar.
I popped up the picture on screen. I'll do it again.
I don't want to look. This thing's gonna give me nightmares.
yeah,
again.
okay.
This
Yeah.
person does look familiar. Hate her.
Hang on, that's your wife, isn't it?
This is Matt's wife, yes. It's also the famous student of Gavilan, the greatest bard on Earth.
How could I hate this woman?
Yeah, exactly.
I thought it was someone else.
Okay, who finally joined?
It's
Caterpillar.
Kit.
Kidding. Never gonna happen.
So,
Really difficult boss fight.
You missed the deep lore that was everyone bullying me for being an elf.
By the way, I played as
No, she was there for that. She was watching.
You don't think I was listening the entire time?
Oh, you were in the live chat.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
The
So
good thing is, I am now the emissary of the bird gods or something. Whatever Gavilan believes.
no. The little beeping was Maple giving off his own detection.
Yeah, no, that's full of shit. You know I'm that.
Okay.
Gavilan
Well, why
has-
don't we
I would
just
go
take?
along with
Why don't we just take the thing and point it at Maple? Beep, 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 beep. See, it's close.
It's rubbing off. See, my reaction is rubbing off.
Okay,
on the,
well, why don't you and I
Okay.
go over here
no.
and no beep? There we go. Hooray!
I'm hiding my powers.
Your power.
Hey, by the way, Seth, meet the new guy.
You mean
I'm sorry.
Alicia Tingletoes.
No, not his characters. Your character's name is your name. Seth, meet Raphael.
Yeah, my
As in,
name
like, the
is.
mutant turtles? I'm just kidding, but
No, the mutant turtles are dead.
the mutant turtles are dead?
You don't remember this?
I'm pretty sure you were in the last session, though, right?
Like, I don't know if it was last session, but they tried to find mutant Ninja Turtles, and they did find out that Daredevil had killed them.
I am a teenage mutant ninja turtle in an elf disguise. Yeah.
An elf disguise?
Raphael Maximus, our
Yes.
wizard. We could both, take some pointers
Yeah,
from him since we're both training in that art.
Yeah, these people helped me get out of the bandit camp. I recall you being there with us.
Yeah, she was the guy who pushed that guy off the bandit tower and then threw a knife in his throat.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was there. I don't talk often, so don't get used to me talking right now.
I mean, he talks quite a bit, so he might bring that out of you.
Fun fact.
Maybe.
Anyways, after that introduction, you'd have the familiar face walk in, and she's like, "So, I was on my way back to Taldor. Meanwhile, you guys did something incredibly stupid, yet incredibly brave. Why? Why do you keep doing this shit? Where you end up... Well, the bandits that... Yes.
Dealing with human traffickers?
Yes.
Be more specific.
In particular, why are you in this town? A town that... It's actually a little dangerous for me to be stepping foot here without a bodyguard present.
It's also right on the border of that place that Nihil told us not to go, as he'd kill us.
Yeah, I know. I'm on my way back there.
Oh.
Wait,
I mean,
I'm sorry. What? You're saying next time you come to Taldor, Nihil's gonna try and kill you?
Yeah.
I was not aware of this. Why didn't you guys tell me this?
Oh, why would I? We're not really close.
Matt just sort of sheepishly raises a finger and says, I didn't really think of it as a legitimate threat.
Until a simulacrum just attacked us while we were,
I'm sorry, a what?
Yeah, what the hell's
A
that?
simulacrum of Nihil?
Yeah, I
Anyways,
know. What's a simulacrum?
Carl, you would not know what that is.
No.
Yeah,
we
no,
had
it's
whole
a
discussion about it.
yeah, no. Matt figured out what that was because of a near nat 20 Arcana check.
And
Yeah.
then
We're
he
gonna
told us
have
to
this
explain what the
discussion
hell
every
just
time you bring
happened.
up simulacrum.
So
talking about
simulacrum is
So I
typically
will
made
share.
out of inanimate object or inanimate substances, typically snow, and they are an unholy abomination made of placing a bit of your soul into a man-made fake body And a lot of Pharasmans view this as being on the same level of despised behavior as creating undead.
Necromancy.
Not really. It's actually more of a transmutation thing.
Transmutation? Oh.
Call it all you like, but still.
Yeah, technically it's a bit of conjuration, transmutation, and necromancy wrapped up in one. It's not important. Look, we'll be fine. I don't think that it's a legitimate threat. And why do I not think it's a legitimate threat? If we were this close to the border, why would she send such a weak simulacrum?
You dumb bitch.
You can create a simulacrum that is nearly as powerful as yourself with little to no effort.
This is not a. Why would she lie? She doesn't lie to us.
Could be a scare.
Now, I'm not saying she's lying to us, but
it could
she's not beyond manipulating us. If she thinks next time we go to Talador, we're gonna all fucking. If she makes us think next time we go to Talador, we're all gonna fucking die, then we need to go to Talador whenever it's possible, because she obviously doesn't want us going there.
And the huge question, therefore, is why?
I don't know. Anyways, Aurora, what are you actually here for? What? Come on, why would I be here for anything else?
You're gonna watch the bird and the prostitute do it.
No.
Disgusting.
Can do that.
No, wait, prostitute.
Get it on?
You got a prostitute?
I tell you, baby.
What did I miss?
I don't want to know what you get yourself up at night. I don't want to know.
There you go. Everyone needs to know.
What prostitute?
What?
Manny Poo.
The owner of this inn's mother.
Oh yeah, that mother is a whore.
No,
I can bring her over here.
Okay. So actually,
I'm being a joke.
I was actually wanting. You know what? This is a little awkward. I'm just gonna send in my spy master to talk to you while I go on ahead because I've used up my 5 minutes here of safety. So I'm gonna go back to the wagon and get back in there with my bodyguards. Anyways, I would love to stay, but my spy master should be taking care of a little bit of a problem I see. So, Lady Glinda Valorant will be in here very shortly.
Glinda, the good witch show.
And
here is, I'm going to make this picture again, but Glinda Valorant. And for those of you who have a bit more understanding of Pathfinder lore, yes, that is the infamous picture of Princess Headbutt. At least to my knowledge it is.
Princess Headbutt?
Yeah, you know, the Empress before this current Empress and her family were in charge.
Go-Go.
Oh, hey, Princess, this is another Empress before you.
No, this is a picture I used and then discovered this is, the picture for the actual Empress in Society play. So she says, sorry. They have fucked up a little bit, but unfortunately, I made this bed and I'm expecting you to follow it. Yes? Hello, Jackson. What? Oh, yeah. I'll be right back.
See you, Mr. Giggles.
Guys, I think we shouldn't follow this plan. I was thinking it's railroading us into the city he said it's not to go to.
You can tell his character. We can sell Will up the river.
But who his
I
will.
can't wait to betray him.
Well, how do we beat the DM at his own game?
We can't. We can only grumble.
Jesus
Simple.
Christ.
We make him rage quit.
Outplay the DM.
Okay, Matt, we're gonna outplay you. I don't think that'll be too hard though.
First off, he isn't here. Second off,
Yeah.
Matt, I know for a fact, loves planning for multiple things to happen, including pure chaos. Though pure
Well,
chaos in extreme circumstances, he's never prepared for.
So it won't be hard. What we do is we impregnate the princess.
let's kill the princess right now.
Oh!
Murder. Murder.
Ah.
Let's kill the
Murder
princess.
hobos, I say. Murder hobos.
Next time the Nihil thing should appear, we should group vote Matt out. Do it.
Let's eat Matt.
No. We'll still Matt the Nihil.
I will seduce the princess and make him the cuck.
Jesus Christ. Talk about special.
One caterpillar ditches out one's the most sexual one.
Y'all know why he ditched out, right?
Nope.
He wanted to play a video game.
Us
Well,
wanna
yeah.
play video
Listen,
games.
I wouldn't be on VR chat trying to get it to where I can actually start making content within it. But you don't see me currently playing it. I could have stayed on and played Beat Saber and broken my arms with the frickin'
Sorry about that.
VR
My
chat
cousin's
thing.
here.
Did you smack your
Oh.
wrist on a table or something when you were playing
No,
Anyways,
I was doing Beat Saber
I've got
in
a
VR chat and it don't stop coming.
Hold
It's
up.
just like,
Hold on. Are we leaving early?
What are you trying to say?
No, we're not leaving early. I was curious. Did someone say I plan for multiple things to happen?
yes,
No one
I
said
did.
anything.
Yes, I
You're
do.
way more prepared.
Yeah, Okay, so I have pitched 2 ideas for campaigns, in custom campaigns, and one of them I already have prepared up to level 5, and it's a 1 through 10 adventure.
So, did you hear all that?
I'm a huge fucking nerd if you didn't hear all that.
Okay.
Or were you asking if I heard everything you were saying?
Did you hear what he was saying?
No. Did you guys say anything inappropriate?
Keith said he wanted to eat you.
No shots.
No.
You know the night here is a fucking
Devlin
rat,
wanted to
bro.
take your wife.
That's
Oh.
what I said.
Yikes.
Wow. Wow. Did he say that in character?
Yeah.
No.
He said he wants to.
Could have.
He said he wants to steal your girl, and probably
Make
kill
you
her.
the cuck.
He wanted to seduce specifically you and then cuck you.
You've made her a cock. It would only be fair.
First of all, I didn't do anything.
Well,
She did this. That's what she's getting through saying. I, as the GM, have made an executive decision to make this person make an executive decision that may or may not have fucked up with the young heiress's mind. That is not important. So she says, walks up to you in a hushed tone and says, "Look, man, I did what I did to serve my best friend. It may seem like a bit abusive, and you're right, it is. I feel bad about it. But I made her this cuckold that she is. And, in all honesty, the least you can do is make your wife happy. I mean, come on, you're being handed everything. Oh, and maybe stop complaining about never having friends because you cut them out because you didn't think they were good for you. They were good friends, you piece of shit."
You could
I
just have
mean,
sex with a bird.
Yeah, no, absolutely not. There is no viability for children there, and, well, you know.
who knows?
Do you plan on having children with every whore?
You plan on adopting?
That, no. Adoption and royal succession, only muddy waters.
Oh. Okay.
And
Muddy
part of
wa-
the reason
oh, no.
why, part of the reason I did this is because I've known Aurora since we were kids. In fact, you typically choose your childhood best friend to become your spy master at a young age. Fortunately for her, I was already trained in a little bit of the tricks of the thief. But unfortunately for her, I made some assessments. You see, she wanted to take down a creature that may or may not be an unkillable mess. And due to this, who's not that bad?
Matt.
Oh no, the Shadow of Corleone.
Who?
The lich that killed her mother.
I'll let you say.
Yeah, this is why the two of you would never work. Anyways, so, unfortunately, she ended up falling for that dumbass. And, there's a reason behind it. It's actually rather adorable, but that's not the point. The point is that I saw an opportunity to achieve all three of her wishes. 1. Make an honest attempt at taking down the Shadow of Corleone. 2. To not leave her country in a state of civil unrest if it were to fail. And 3. To not leave any not leave any unparented children, like she was left without a good parental figure in her life. She wants to do better for her own kids, and part of that is making sure that the Shadow of Corleone is taken down before she has them. So, I made an executive decision to start feeding her some stories that would turn her into this bit of a mess that we have here. So, yes, I fucked you over in having a nice, peaceful, happy marriage. I mean,
Hello.
you are married, aren't you?
You think that stops him?
That might stop me.
No.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Whoa! Did you say him?
Yes. Cavalon's a male.
Look, every once in a while I forget I'm married. Is that so odd?
Yes,
Yeah.
because
That's very odd.
yeah, your wife is literally right next to you.
Yay. Say that again. Say it louder.
Also, you've literally had intercourse today.
Don't worry, I'll poison him while he sleeps. What?
Hey, you know, Cavalon, maybe you should look into divorce because I'm pretty sure she's threatening your life.
Don't question my love life.
I question your love life.
I mean,
my job is literally questioning people's love lives.
This is normal.
Your wife threatening to kill you is normal?
She's a dwarf.
Okay. So then you're saying it's abnormal for something equally as weird, like, you know, what Aurora wants her husband to do.
Let's move on.
Let's not. You see, look, I'm just here to deliver this message. Please do not make my life harder.
This is the one step to making your life harder.
Just do what your wife wants you to do. She honestly wants it. Yes, I fucked her over. I fucked you over. Just deal with it so that I don't have to stress out about not being able to help my childhood friend achieve her dreams.
You never told us the thing you want us to do.
I literally just came here to tell Matt to do what his wife wants him to do.
Sure.
Why else do you think she felt super uncomfortable mentioning it in front of his friends?
He doesn't have friends.
Wow. You know...
City, aren't we?
What?
We're gonna have to go to the Death City, aren't we?
What Death City?
Exactly.
Oh, Corleone? Well, yeah, you've been hired on to do that. Eventually, not now. We realize you have a bit more important matters, and, well, taking out the Shadow of Corleone, and, well, let's just say my best friend's a bit ambitious and probably won't stop until all of Geb is reconquered by mortals instead of undead. So, marshaling that sort of force, securing supply lines, securing allies, it'll probably take 5 years to get to at least. That's only if we're able to get things started well. And, well, that all depends upon the upcoming war.
Well,
Look.
that sounds like a really big war.
Yeah, it's gonna be a grand war in terms of scale.
A great war.
Yeah.
Above average war.
Yeah, it's the biggest war we've ever seen on Avastan.
It sounds like the person that would want to do that might be, I don't know. Actually, no, I'm not going to say that.
No, go ahead. I insist. Make a will save.
What is C doing to me? Hold on, where's the button?
He's making a suggestion to make your impulse say to try and make you say what you were trying to not be impulsive about saying. No, you can be honest with me. Go ahead, say it.
See what I have to roll against.
That is a will save.
I know.
I do not have macro set up for this character. The DC is not something you typically have access to. Wow, that's a crit failure considering it's higher than a 25.
Terrific.
So go ahead. Tell us what you were thinking.
A horrible frigid bitch.
Huh. She walks up to the wife and says, "Look, typically I wouldn't do this, but here's something if you want it to be quiet."
You stay away from Linda. She has enough poison.
Oh yeah, I know. Hey, Linlin, do you want this? It'll shut him up for a couple of minutes. It's not actually gonna kill him, but you know.
Take that, you know.
But you think you're trying to kill my hubby? No.
Yeah, I know. This will just shut him up for a bit. You know, he tends to say stupid stuff from time to time, right?
I'll take it for you.
No, absolutely not. I'm never going to give you any of my poison supplies, because I know what you'll do with it. Good sir, may I remind you of why you were in the Dwarven lands to begin with?
Well, I don't remember.
Not you, him.
Who?
Doth.
No comment. No comment.
Yeah, exactly.
We comment on this. We don't need to talk about that incident anymore.
Well, I am the spy master of Taldor. I have been keeping eyes on you because of that dumbass. And she just points at Matt.
Hey, it
For
wasn't me.
What?
It wasn't me she pointed to.
Well, no, you're just the dumbass that thinks he's in charge, but doesn't have the actual intelligence or mental fortitude to lead a suicidal cult. Well, not suicidal cult, but a suicidal quest. Yes, well, Gavilan, she just insulted you. Are you going to take that?
Did I realize it?
She said you don't have the intelligence or mental fortitude to lead such a suicidal quest. She is questioning your authority.
Respect my daughter.
I'm gonna take it.
Wow, look at the little bitch.
Correct.
No, she said that in character. Seriously? You see, this is exactly what I'm talking about. You can never be the leader because of one
Let
thing.
me win these things, Matt, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, well, first of all, you could fight back here.
I could fight back.
Is he gonna fight back? No, he's just.
You're a bird. You guys could make counteracting rolls against each other. Here is a.
How did we get to this point?
I don't know.
Honestly, Spy Master's just taking a moment to pick every one of you apart. That would be about a 33 intimidation check versus will DC. Which
I can't roll a 33, so
No. Technically, that's a crit success. She just dresses you down a bit, and then she points towards Kelgar's like, by the way, you of all people should not be acting on your dwarven hatred, Mr. Kelgar, Mr. Throw away my clan dagger because I'm a complete and utter doofus.
Okay.
And finally,
I don't get it.
yeah, that's sort of the point. And finally, Shadow, would it kill you to be more social, you paranoid freak? And then she walks out the door. She walks back in and is like, he's been through a lot. I'm going easy on the guy. Fuck you. And then she just goes back to the wagon.
Hey, Gavlon, you're a piece of shit. Hey, Shadow.
Adios.
He's lost a lot of people he's cared about.
That's not even an insult. That's just advice.
Yeah, and what she told you is also advice. Maybe don't play the role of the leader if you're not going to stand up for yourself.
She said, hey.
Yeah, she was being a bit abrasive with all of you.
Perfect.
She was telling you either stand up for yourself and fight for what you believe in, or stop claiming to be the leader in a very abrasive way. She was telling Kelgar, don't be a racist douchebag in a very abrasive way. And then she figured Shadow's got enough bullshit to deal with, so she just told him advice in a more, slightly abrasive way.
Yay.
Given she's very mean and angry, and you were very terrified of that little dressing down she gave you, because that's crit success.
Yay.
I mean, you don't want to get dressed down?
Well, I'm sure we all learned a valuable lesson. I don't know what it is, though.
I don't know why they found it necessary to come here to tell us shit we already knew.
That seems to happen a lot.
It happens.
Oh, people coming around to tell us shit we already know. Oh my god.
What? What's wrong?
She's right.
Well, yeah. That's
No.
for the point.
No. I have glossed over something. I may have been a bit of an asshole, and when we go to Absalom, I need to make some apologies.
But we're not going to Absalom.
Why would we not go to Absalom? It's a great place to get gear. What? No, that's Taldor. And yes, we are going to Taldor, because if Nihil's telling us not to go somewhere, we have to go there.
No, we should not go there.
What if she's doing a bit of reverse psychology on you guys?
She's never lied to us before.
She's never lied to us before, but she has manipulated us several times.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
you thinking that lying is not in her repertoire, may I remind you of Shiva's backstory?
I'm simply saying that whatever she says not to go, she's gonna be like, "Oh, you guys want to go? I'm egging you on."
Well, more of like wherever she doesn't want us to go, she's going to tell us she's going to threaten us not to go there because, well.
What she would say is, "Hey, I got this really big thing going on there. I'd hate it if you were to stop it."
Just because she hasn't lied to us yet doesn't mean she's beyond lying to us.
She would do a wink and then she would fart.
Okay.
Wait, what's this about
I'm not acknowledging what the bird said. I'm talking to Matt. He basically nothing to me, bird.
Wow.
Oh.
I mean, he's not as bad as you think he is, but he's a bit abrasive.
I think he is.
Hey, Shadow, do you think he's as bad as the new guy thinks he is?
Yes.
Exactly.
What did you say, Shadow?
Said yeah.
Exactly.
Gavilan. Do you think Gavilan is as bad as the wizard thinks he is? That's a long pause.
Question to ask
This
someone
isn't
else.
even.
Let's be honest. Let's be honest here. Could very well be yes.
What about you, Seth? Show of hands, no comment. It's not a very ringing endorsement. Hey, Gavlon, just out of curiosity, but what's your opinion of yourself?
My opinion of myself?
Yes.
Pretty high, I'd hope.
Pretty high? Would you... What do you think of your abilities?
What level am I?
Level 8?
I'd say pretty average for level 8.
You see, every time I try and ask him more about himself, he doesn't seem that bad.
Okay.
Until you
Maybe-
start asking
maybe I'll
him
just use it
how successful of a leader would you be?
Best
How-
leader that has ever led.
Uh-huh.
Exactly.
Tell you what,
Take that one.
Gavilan, tell you what, we'll experiment a little. You choose a job on the job board. You tell me what you think a good plan will be for dealing with that problem.
The job board.
First off, my friend, he's not going to be able to read any of that.
Yeah, I know. And that's sort of integral in mercenary work.
That one.
Oh,
We've
God,
already
are
completed
you?
the bandit camp.
Completely random
Oh
jobs
my
like
God.
this that have nothing to do with any of it.
And I vote that we go to the bandit camp, kill them, and clear any hostages, and it worked.
Was that him?
First, no.
No, that
First of all,
Oh.
I said that.
I also think that we should charm an orc so he doesn't get involved in a boss
I
fight.
think he's just taking the accomplishments of other people. And
Yes, that's
Wait,
literally what
well,
he does.
yeah, you do try and steal all of our thunder.
Nonsense! I have stolen 0 thunder.
Really? Why don't you
Okay.
sing us one of your songs of your exploits in this town?
Okay, let's see. There's one where I slay a dragon, which is factually correct.
No, it's not. Well, actually, you did land the final blow, but me and Calgar and Shadow took out most of that
You're in
thing.
the story.
Yeah, how am I in the story exactly?
Well, Shadow's fighting, Calgor's fighting, you're cowering in fear.
This is sort of the problem. Your idea of how things happened are
Factually
Little
correct.
No, they are not factually correct. They're up to the standards of a usual lying ass bard.
not up to. First of all, he's a narcissist.
Very.
Yeah, he's not very good at lying nor believing the truth.
Yeah,
Don't
I
know
am
how-
not lying. Tell the truth.
Well, no, he doesn't think he's lying. He thinks he's telling the truth because he's a narcissist.
Well, the truth is a very subjective thing. My son.
No, it is not.
No. Are we going into this discussion?
No,
What is
no.
truth?
The truth is not subjective because you lie about everything, Doth.
Look.
That's
100
a
years
gaffle.
from now, are they going to believe you or my song, which will be remembered forever?
Considering I'm the future Emperor of Taldor, and I keep extensive notes,
Hey, historians like to pick up on those notes, Matt.
yes, exactly. Who rings louder, the bard and his bell, or the Emperor and his speeches?
We already know it's the bard.
Yeah,
Depends.
depends.
Here's the funny part. I almost imagined you saying the royal gong.
Look.
That would have been better.
I can name dozens, if not hundreds of bar songs. I can't say a single thing a king's ever said.
Really?
So,
How about...
Can you display your? I do want.
How about ask not what you can do for your kingdom, but or ask not what your kingdom can do for you, but what you can do for your kingdom.
that's not it. That's hey.
I love it. I love
I
it.
do. I do want.
Those
like
who
to
know
ask,
their history know
what's
the
the-
line.
Or what
Can I hear-
about
can I hear
give
your-
us liberty or give us death?
The emperor would say that?
God.
I don't think an emperor would say that.
That was my grandmother.
Look,
What?
before you...
You know, founder of Andoran. The person
okay,
who single-handedly wrote a constitution and put that into place after she died.
Listen,
We are
before we
talking.
embrace the rest of American history into our lore here.
Well, no. Andorin
The
is
fact that Andorin
basically
is basically
America.
Pathfinder America.
Yeah.
Yes. So yeah, no. These
Okay,
are,
fine.
but also
Lore-wise, it makes sense.
also Absalom and Taldor. It would make sense for civic leaders to say stuff there, because Taldor is like Rome. It has a Senate for people to go and drink. That's basically what the Senate did in Rome after the emperors took hold.
All right, hold up.
Yeah.
I want to ask. Gavilan.
Sailed the ocean blue in 1892.
Oh my
Gavilan,
god.
can you sing to us one of your great songs?
No.
Yes, go ahead.
Good night.
Let me do a performance check first.
See how much effort you put into it. A lot. Oh, you put a lot of
That's a
effort
lot
into
of
this.
effort. Okay. Let's hear it. Let's hear you sing,
That's
Keat.
it. I needed actual singing.
Gavilan the bold fought against the dragon, protecting its hoard of gold. Matt was also there, cowering in the corner, thinking at the end of the day that he would need a coroner. But Gavilan came up upon his mighty steed, and he helped those that were in mighty need by cutting off the dragon's head. Also, the rest were there.
Okay.
Okay.
One, you came in on foot using turtle time.
Two, you shot it with a cannonball gun.
I didn't say I came in with a sword.
You said you chopped off its head. How do you
Well,
chop
it's
off
fine.
a head of a
Well,
creature with a cannonball?
Well,
literally, the head was never severed from the body, therefore incorrect. Also,
I
Matt was
know.
not carrying fear. He was up in the front with us, beating the shit out.
Meanwhile, here,
History is written by the musician.
Yes.
Okay.
well, look, guys, I know we've been through a lot, and we have been through a lot. We've had people come in and leave, and, well, they may or may not come back. That's not important. What is important is we are on a goddamn quest to save the world, and we need to be strong, put our best foot forward, and act as we see is necessary, without going too far.
Go too
Fortunately,
far.
Gavilan constantly goes too far.
There's a
And
bridge too far, but I mostly agree.
Well, we are. This is less a speech about us in the past and more us going forward. The point is that we can bicker and infight as much as possible because, like it or not, we all have some level of respect for each other, and that is something. And that is something important.
What do you think about me, Kelgar? Do you have respect for me?
What?
Well, Calgar, do you think this guy's a half-decent wiggly fingers?
What?
I don't like wiggly fingers either.
Well, yeah, but do you think he's half-decent at
Do you
it?
think do you
supposed
have a level of respect for me? As Matt purports to say we all have for each other.
The child's not going to respect you until you beat it up in a fist fight.
Well, I kind of just met you.
I'll respect you if you can beat me in a fight.
I mean, technically he's a better wiggly fingers than me, and I have beaten you in a fight.
Yeah, but you're different.
Why am I different?
You're not a knifer.
He has improved. He has
I will
against knife ears. Put it.
First of all, my mother. You've met my mother. How if I hear you say that word one more time, you and I are throwing hands.
Knifer?
Oh dear.
Okay, good
First
sir.
bit of
I am
show.
challenging. Yeah, no, I am challenging you to a good old barroom brawl.
I could just like
Alright.
say that I'll know you all.
There will be no
I
weapons
remember
of
just
any
yesterday
nature,
that Matt
not
was
even an
telling us-
improvised nature. And more importantly, I won't use my spells. I'm just gonna take some respect in beating your ass with my fist.
It was just yesterday that I
Okay,
remember
where's
Matt
that turn
saying
order?
we were all in this together.
We're all in this
This is why
together.
Matt is a bad leader. He's
No,
constantly
no, this is why
Hold
Matt
on,
is a
Bone
great
Boy.
leader. Because sometimes you need to beat the shit out of Kelgar.
Yeah.
Listen, I'll
Roll
And,
that
oh,
boy.
okay,
Boys.
and here's the thing. There's not many better at doing it than Matt.
I'm just gonna sit down at the table here and just watch eagerly.
I
We're
just want to say real quick, Gavilon would die for all of you, except maybe that guy.
Well, Matt would die for
Maybe
all
who?
of you, but you know.
The new guy, because I just met him. Like today.
Okay.
Matt would die for all of you. It's just that sometimes he's got to knock some sense into you.
Fair.
So,
Okay,
I should
well,
make one thing
Come on,
clear.
hold them bones.
No offensive magic. And no boosting or defensive magic.
Basically, everybody's just going ham with their fists.
No, Matt and Kelgar are going ham, but there is
Yeah,
one exception to this.
What
There,
is-
conjuration is what's left on the table.
Does anyone else want to join in? It's just gonna be the two of them. I guess
It's-
it's gonna be the two of them.
Yeah, it's gonna be the two of
and
them.
You step in, I step in, and I beat your ass.
It
Yeah.
depends on how the fight goes.
Because this is a 1v1v them.
If things start to get crazy, interference.
It's me and Kelgar. Things might get crazy. Will, roll initiative for Kelgar.
I got it.
If you don't, I will, and I will forcibly throw Kelgar's fight.
Well, you got 35.
Put yourself on the turn or bucko.
Yeah.
I'll change. Yeah, I'll
got
push
it.
you forward. There we go.
35. What you gonna do,
There we go.
Kelgar?
Okay. I'll control turn order. You guys focus on your turns. Kelgar, you're first.
I start a fight song. It's not that good.
Oh no, Matt. I want to play something, but I'm not sure
Is
if it's
there a table to
copyright
play
or
that?
not. Shit.
Then don't.
First of
Okay.
all, I've got something.
Yeah,
Can we
but
just
something that's
can we just
actually
sing it
worth
so
it
it's
and it's
not
actually
copyrighted or even when
top thing.
Yeah,
Oh,
no, the music I play is not
It's really
detected
cool.
by the mixer. So
Mhm.
this isn't heard on stream.
Oh, okay. Fight.
So Kelgar, make your move. There is one field of magic he left on the thing, which is conjuration.
Okay.
Invisibility rune.
Oh, isn't it great?
He always becomes invisible, and it's only one person thing. Okay.
I like to
The
imagine
miss.
he has chameleon eyes. Really weird chameleon eyes.
It's also a miss.
Going for a grab then.
Let's see what the mat does. Oh,
That's
it's
with a -10, so that'll miss.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Wait,
Stop.
how many actions does Kelgar have?
I will smack that hand of yours.
conjuration, the one thing he allowed.
Dimensional
work.
assault. You tell me to say.
How useful that the one thing he allowed is the main thing that he needs.
I will slice that hand off, Doc.
So
Doc,
33
you got a
does
nat
hit.
one.
33
Yeah,
does hit Kelgar, so that's 10. And then he's gonna enter Cascade, which I would like to point out is not magic. And then he will try a second strike. And a 30 hits for another 14 plus 2, 16.
Are we hitting till like damage 0 or?
Nah, I'm just gonna beat Kelgar until he decides to call mercy.
Oh, okay.
Which could very well be when he goes unconscious. So keep laying hands on standby. Anyways, so Kelgar, your turn.
Wait.
Alright, he uses my ability to grab like a freaking stool to use as a shield. Again. Then
No, okay. If you, like I said, improvised weapons would be.
is it against the rules?
Yeah, improvised weapons is against the rules.
Right,
You're
shield.
literally just punching each
Oh,
other.
use it like a shield? That would still technically be against the rules.
Okay, fine.
Damn.
He does do it. So he still does combat grab then.
Yeah, and that's a hit, and he does grab me.
Okay, then now he's gonna do dazing blow.
Doth, what are you stealing?
Wow, what does Dazing Blow
Doc,
do?
just roll it at this point.
I'm what?
Okay.
You're stunned too.
Stun 2, huh?
Ouch.
So I still have one action.
Yep.
Okay, well, I don't like being in this grab.
Well, I took all the valuables from the table.
Yeah.
Oh, you're going into my room. Okay. Oh, no.
Another dimensional assault.
That misses.
But
That
you're...
miss.
No. Okay.
Okay. So it's back to Kelgar.
Yep. Alright, I should take that damage.
You're gonna get a crap. Is Matt getting the shit kicked out of him?
No, actually, believe it or not, Kelgar's taking more damage already.
That's not.
It's not that surprising.
Well, one's using magic
Look,
and the other's
Kelgar's
not.
good at grappling and then beating people up.
Well, I mean, like I said.
And Matt is stupidly slippery.
Yep. So.
And also, Calgar's rolling bad.
Oh.
That as well.
Does that hit? The 33 hit?
So that second one probably hits.
Your Calgor character should probably use a hero point, because you're not going to be using it again tonight, probably.
Yeah, I might as well use a hero point in the first one.
Okay.
Really? Because they transfer over later on, so you're gonna waste a hero point on a bar fight?
No.
I thought we had
Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, you do, but at the same time, why waste it?
Yeah, he's gonna try and grab you.
Oh, that's... Yep.
That's
well, Matt is going to... Matt is going to try and grab Kelgar to start off.
Oh,
and you know what? I'm using a hero point there.
Fortitude DC, right?
Yep.
Yeah, no.
What is your Fortitude DC?
33.
Ah!
Fortify.
Yeah.
29 hits you for another 15, and then that's pretty damn good for a third attack.
Yep.
Calgar's turn.
Okay.
I'm just a dude with mouse in hand ready to click to switch turns.
That's a grab again. Dazing blow.
I'm just watching eagerly.
Flat-footed?
You're grabbed.
Yeah.
So, dazing blow hits. You're stunned too.
Yep.
And he goes for a third attack.
Now, if he wins here, does he just say knife here over your broken body?
Probably.
Cool.
I wonder how low they'll go.
How low can they go?
Oh, one's a door.
Can they go down low?
Oh, I don't mean like...
All the way to the floor?
I meant they're
All
not
I know is that I want your bard instrument. So give me.
Ah.
That's like my spellbook.
You're up.
Gavilan, is this person your wife?
Gonna try and grab... Or, wait, yeah, I'm grabbed. Fuck
You're
that.
already grabbed, dude.
That right there is Alvis, our person. My wife is right... Where is he? Here.
The wife...
Calgar.
The robot...
So wait, does he have to take actions to maintain his grab?
Yes.
Okay, so he takes an action to maintain his grab.
Okay.
Goes for dazing blow again.
That'll miss.
Yep.
Gauntlet.
They refused to give me a model for my wife, so I had to draw her.
That'll miss, yes. And then, so, at this point...
Kelgar's rolling crap.
Dimensional assault again.
Is that all your focus spells?
Yes, it is. A 26 doesn't hit you, does it?
No.
This fight isn't exciting as I thought it'd be.
Yeah. You know what? At this point, Matt just says...
This would be much more entertaining than it
Matt just says to
one
Kelgar,
thing about tabletop.
you're bored too, aren't you?
Reject it. Fight Calgar.
Well, you challenged him with a fight. He's finishing this.
That was... You're... First of all, that was not an action. That was him saying...
Onomatopoeia.
In this case, Matt is just gonna say... Yeah. We have better things to spend fighting on today.
So you forfeit?
No, I'm commanding this fight to stop.
So you
You
forfeit.
started this fight. You end it.
I am ending it. I'm saying this fight is frivolous, and I'm ordering both of us to stop.
Who took more damage?
Oh, that's a wimp move. Come on. End it like a man.
I am
Get
not
in the way.
listening to you, Doth. In fact, you've
Hey,
been
wait,
trying
that's
to steal...
friendship behavior. You're a worshiper of Kurgus.
I'm not a worshiper of Kurgus. What I'm saying is there are better things for us to spend time on, and this does not help either of us improve.
How does that do?
Okay.
What are you telling me that?
So,
you telling
hey,
me?
Kelgar, I'm telling you that I am ordering both of us to stop, and we can
Right.
continue this later when we're both... Kelgar,
Take that, Calgar.
Kelgar, listen to me. Shut up.
Take that.
Forfeited.
You know what? I do think they are forfeiting.
Kelgar,
let me-
it's a tactical retreat.
Forfeit.
Gonna take that.
Kelgar,
Who's closer to death on this one?
Kelgar, you realize that I could give your father the order to beat the crap out of you?
He's gonna bring his daddy into this. Oh boy.
Yeah, okay,
No,
yeah,
oh
okay,
my
yeah.
god.
Not doing his own
Look,
fights.
no,
Really
no,
evil,
listen to me.
He is
I do not want to bring attention to this because we have wasted time, effort, and energy on something pointless and frivolous.
Okay, so say you forfeit.
Kelgar,
Oh.
you are not winning today.
Oh dear. How long is this gonna keep on?
Keep at it, Calgar.
I mean, I already did, though.
You know what you could do right now?
I have not admitted defeat. I have merely commanded both of us to stop.
You know, instead of being a sore loser, why don't you just settle with arm wrestling?
Hey, Doth,
here right
Doth,
now.
hey, Doth, Doth,
Yeah?
you are trying to steal from us.
I just want to borrow
Get the fuck
bird
out.
beard.
Get out.
You were trying to steal from us. Get out.
Beat his ass, Calgar.
Like, no, that's actually part of the reason I'm stopping this fight. You were taking advantage of this fight to try and steal our shit. I will not tolerate that. Get out.
Ooh. Twinkledow's got in trouble.
How do I drag this out? Is it locked in? No, actually, is it locked in?
I am telling you that I do not want your services anymore. I will not have people stealing from inside our own organization.
Oh, now hold on.
What up?
You actually want me to?
No,
drop that
no, this is Matt being overly sensitive to thieves.
Okay, I
Are
can.
you
Oh,
gonna beat
oh,
his ass?
wait,
Oh, he's wrong.
wait. Hold on. Do you? Is everything actually okay? I'm playing around with the bird. Do you
I-
make a bad history with thieves?
Yeah.
So, in character, yes, he does have a bad history with thieves, and he does see you trying
Ooh.
to even playfully steal things, and he does not want to endorse that behavior.
That's enough to. I will not do that anymore. I do apologize. I didn't think I'd bug you so
I will need more than just an apology for you to be back in my good graces and my service.
You are fine with that. If you want to talk about this at a later point, I'll be happy to do that.
I want you to get out of my sight.
You got it. You got it.
Gavilan stands up. Don't talk about Darth that way.
You really
What the-
want to defend a
I
man who's
grabbed
beating you
Gavilan.
senseless?
What? What's going on?
I
You
did
know
what
you
some
told
of
me.
us were asking me to do for a while. He might earn his place back, but he'll prove himself for it.
You just kicked him out of the party.
Yes. You. By the way, I have plans for this. You don't have to roll a new character.
I know
Yeah,
you're not.
but
This might actually be interesting. I'll get you some story thing. I wanted to do that.
Yes,
last
this
episode.
is give me the backstory and give me something to work with, and
All right,
basically
that'll work.
at this point you're just going to follow along because you have nothing better to do.
Oh yeah,
Yep.
I'm gonna tell you regardless.
Yeah.
Your anathema
You are
was
not.
like
You would
your
literally
anathema
have to.
theory, Matt.
Oh, no,
I wouldn't say my personal beliefs are against thievery so much as I
It's
have a personal. My father is the
Thing.
world's greatest thief.
No,
Because of this, my
Ooh.
life has been a living hell.
Okay.
Oh,
So
shit.
I have some
Mad as
deep
hell.
disdain for
How-
thieves and their patron deities.
We
I
might
think
be able to work this in the both. Or hold on. How old is your father character? Would he be around? Is he in an?
That is 18. He was conceived when his father was 23.
Death. We could probably roll around with this
41.
while you're a thief and shit. This could be good. Because I'm mostly at a standstill with what to do, what to actually like do. Like I can't think of things. This might be a good way into that actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we
Yeah.
can talk about that.
Constructed.
We can talk about that because this is where we're gonna end things for now.
Wow.
Next time we will tie up the loose threads
Hey, and
of
that won.
what?
Calgar's still fighting you.
Sorry, I'm sorry. It's,
Let's try not to. Let's say something. Let's avoid.
Yeah, no, Matt didn't stop. Matt stopped because, oh hey, I saw this person trying to steal my shit, and I have more productive things to do now, Kelgar. So we'll have to put this on hold. This is not.
Max's stuff party.
Something's actually been bugging your character.
It has been bugging my characters just because there's some more stuff going on, but you know this is actually going to be a pretty fun arc. I can see it now, and we'll see you all next time on Path to Create Nihil. Everyone say bye, bye.
Bye.